Perfect timing! Thanks, Majin. Thank you, Majin Rage. I appreciate that. I could chill do it too. I need to write some stuff down. Whew, okay. Let's we gotta change up the lights in here. It's too bright right now. Four. Thanks, Shadows Assassin, for that host. I appreciate it. Oh no! I spilled beer on my notebook. Too many fucking windows open. Three bright, 5 me. Yeah, I gotta turn it to red. Gotta get the red going. So much interesting stuff. Okay, let's get these guys going. I'm excited to play tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. We're gonna jump into this biatch, and homies are gonna go encounter the Demon Zapper, which is where they are right now. Biatch!
Bruh?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh. Sorry, keep getting sidetracked by cards. By what are you talking about?
Who, what now?
What?
Porkins.
Who are you addressing?
You, Porkins. You just said keep getting sidetracked.
Oh, getting keeps you sidetracked by checking where my latest dolly shipment is on the internet.
The latest what shipment?
Dolly, your
I
dolly.
gotta call my minis dollies because it's funny.
Oh.
That's
Dude,
creepy.
somebody,
That's creepy.
That's not creepy. Oh my
it's
god.
only
Totally
creepy
creepy.
if you make it creepy.
I've made it creepy. It is now creepy.
Good job, Queen of Creep.
Ta-da.
Nope.
There's only two ways something can be creepy: if you interpret it as such, or if it's intended as such.
You're right.
That's you
I mean,
covered a
That's
you
like
covered a
there's
binary
only-
there.
Yes.
The
The thing is
like
there's,
two
there's nothing
intersections.
that is there's not. What I'm saying is there's nothing that is inherently creepy.
It either is or it's not.
No,
There
it's
you
either
go.
it's either
Right?
perceived as such or made as such.
Why was
But isn't it made as such by being perceived as such?
Two methods of existence. You're either flying
No,
or
there's
you're
a
not
third.
flying.
There's a third method.
Fool me
What,
once,
what,
shame on
what
you.
I'm trying to say is
Fool
a
me
lot of
twice.
people like to think that something is
Shame on you.
inherently something that it isn't,
No.
when there's not an inherent
That's just
nature
because
of
things
creepiness
like the
to
word
it.
creepy are not things like the word red. Although red is also a perception because how I see red could be different than how you see red.
Theoretically,
Red is creepy.
But
we short
saying
rested
that
last
something's
time,
creepy
yeah.
isn't
Yeah, you guys have a
creepy.
short rest.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, hit dice. Nice.
G-Stroke
That
plays
puts-
this fighter like you play a warlock. Just every battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now?
I need a short rest.
I mean, yes,
I-
fighters
I
and warlocks
only-
are the same.
Yeah, they
I know,
really are.
It's just funny.
It's
Wait, is that why
it's-
I main warrior and warlock and WoW?
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Warrior fighter's patron
Warrior-
is fist.
Warrior's kind of like somewhere between fighter and barbarian, though.
Dude. Also, Chuckles, I love how DM not only stole the blanket, but also Tuco's like
The
bed.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's still sprawled out behind her.
This is mine
He's,
now.
he's still cuddling back
Is
there.
Scuzz's mic weird for everyone else?
It's a little fuzzy, a little electronic-y soundy.
You know why? Because here, I turned it off. Is now that's like
Yep.
sounds different?
More
Okay.
normal. Yep.
So I can tell the same. Derpy, turn off the thing. It doesn't do anything. Shittier.
Hello.
Yep.
Baby beta.
Hello.
Better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Better.
So it's that noise canceling thing. If you guys saw that pop up, I tried to turn that on just to see what it would look like. It definitely I mean, I feel like that's definitely if you're in the middle of like a fucking factory or something like that, because
It'll cut out certain tones, which which flattens your voice.
That'll cut out me.
Yeah. Oh no. Like no lie. Yeah,
Is that for,
no
like,
lie.
classrooms,
Derpy
business class?
will. Yeah, maybe actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally probably for that. But yeah, Derpy. It's really funny when Derpy will be like in front of this computer and trying to talk on a stream. She has to talk. Like my mic for some reason is completely configured to like my tone of voice, and
The noise gate.
it's the
like,
noise gate on it. Yeah.
just the pitch of my voice won't, and I don't have a super high pitched voice, but there's like the difference is enough that
I think it's it's my low end. It's it's the low hertz on my voice is what picks up heavier.
you're deep.
My deep manly voice,
Manly
bro.
voice.
You are very.
That's why, like, when I purposefully talk, like, I'll talk like this and like do diaphragm talking.
You gotta talk from the bottom of your throat, man.
just like that.
Yeah. No, I've got a voice that penetrates any material of any depth.
Okay.
Right.
Honest.
Yeah, no, like
Voice is voice is a force of 1,000 suns.
more or
Oh.
less, like I've gotten complaints about that from family for like my entire life. It's just
Oh
like,
no, that's yeah. That's actually something that definitely people will say about not about me, but I could totally see that if you have a lower voice, like lower registry voices pass through like walls, like any sort of just kind of like drywall or anything like that. It just
You get the
Yep.
Charlie Brown effect.
What's
Yeah.
weird is my voice to me actually sounds pretty high pitched. Like I hear myself very high pitched, and it's a lot deeper and a lot more monotone coming out.
I think that happens for everyone though, because you hear like all the reverberations of like through your skull and
Which
all the
was for
stuff in your
most
body.
people, I think it sounds. I don't know. I am not a voiceologist.
Yeah, Jamie the mime in stream, she says that she can always hear the frat bros next door. Very true. Just bro.
I mean, to be fair, that is 90% of the communication.
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
various
Bro.
pronunciations and sounds of bro.
Bro. Sounds of Bro, the soundtrack now now coming to Time
gosh.
Time
Sounds of
Warner
Bro
Classic
is Bleach
Music.
Study too.
Yeah.
He's got
This just reminds me.
a bruh every once in a while too.
This just reminds me of an SNL skit where they were hazing a nerdy guy and having him do things that were just like basic functions of human beings, like reading stuff for them and tying their shoes and that kind of shit.
My favorite frat-related SNL skit was the one where it's the rushing the frat and goes, okay, we have a cool thing here. If you sink the cup in this thing, you have to talk about a cool feeling of yours that you have, or something like that. Like that you can never find it on like YouTube. But there's one where it's just like, oh, here's my science project. Show him, and he's just like, yeah, I made this. Like, I got an A in a class for this. I'll have to. It's like the thing where it's like the most geeky, nerdy rules. But let's D&D this bitch.
Speaking of
Nerdy shit. Let's D&D this shit.
Hey, D&D is a jocks game now.
Yeah, it is. So, quick recap as I renamed the episode previously instead of it being Bug Zappa because you didn't really get there. Oh, you got there, but it wasn't mainly the main part of the episode. Instead, you got the episode is called Wreck and Roll. The party finishes their deals at Mahadi's Emporium. Flip has a moment with Bernie the barber, who seems to know a bit more about a Flipsis than she is comfortable with or even knows herself. Bitterbreath, in leaving, has a tense standoff with Sonya and Aphelion. An order for a sewing machine is put in by Sonya with the salamanders, and he also buys a grooming kit from Bernie. Aphelion purchases an infernal tinker's tools. Mahadi gives the group an interesting show as he toys with Zeneth, the hobgoblin, who wanted to pay to assassinate Mahadi. It seems he will forever be in Mahadi's debt, as the group has given the soul coins Zeneth tried to pay them with. Mahadi gives Sanya a compass of sorts that will lead the party back to the Emporium if they need anything, as the Emporium tends to wander, as the name suggests. The group waits a bit for Bitter Breath to take off and heads out towards their new destination. Phaleon gets sick from holding onto a bag of 9 soul coins, and then has to store them elsewhere on the war machine. He's still able to, however, spot a wreck of another tormentor over a hill. The party goes to investigate, finds a wrecked tormentor, and a scorched devil's ride. Upon closer inspection, the tormentor has a strange red tube protruding from its devil-like mouth. A fight ensues as armor animates from within the tormentor, and an imp, chased by 2 Balguras, comes into the fray. Churro was unfortunately run over in the combat. With much munching and destruction, the enemies...
I forgot to mention that Glimmer was the one who did it.
By Glimmer.
I mean, it could have been anyone behind the wheel. Really, he hit me.
Lead the fifth.
He hit me.
It was an insurance scam.
Yeah,
Like,
churros. Oh, wow, dude. Holy shit, I just thought that, like, wizards, if they really wanted to, they could just be completely, like, put, like, pet insurance on their familiars and then totally scam, like, just be like... killed my dog.
Wizards
Like,
in the
lawsuit.
21st century.
Yeah, lawsuit for, like, harming my animal. With much munching and destruction, the enemies are dispatched, and the party finds Pip Yap the Imp. Aphelion gets a ring of Asmodeus, and Pip Yap states he will head back to Mahadi the Rakshasa's Emporium. The party also extracts a soul cannon, which was pointed out by Pip Yap, from the Tormentor, which was their red tube. They will have to find a way to get it attached to one of their vehicles. The party heads onwards and sees their destination in the distance. The Demon Zapper. So, that is where...
oh, yeah, it's a big, like, beetle carcass, yeah?
Yeah, so that's where we start off right now, is that... you guys see in the distance what looks to be the upright jaws of a large metallic stag beetle. And in the in between the jaws of the stag beetle, you see an object, a horse-like object, that is floating there.
Oh, yeah,
And-
my mom!
Yes, your mom, a horse. So you see, yeah, and then the map from within Hamon's bag cries out in its weird, mad voice, "The purest of souls lures fiends into a hellish trap. Zap, zap!" And as it says that, you see an arc, a beam, a fucking big-ass beam of radiant light lance out from that orb, and you see like an explosion of guts and ichor and gore in the distance. So, with you guys pulled up close, Glimmer, you start to hear a sputtering from the muncher. Now the what was monkey muncher. You start to hear the scream from within it, that agonized scream of the soul caught within the furnace. You look at the gauge, and the needle is like hovering towards empty.
I'm gonna hold a soul coin over it and just wait until like the sputtering, like, and then put it back.
Still going.
And then I load it back up.
Yeah. So you grab a coin, shove it in the slot. You hear it go. Sanya, you like as you're driving along towards the zapper, you see the muncher slow down next to you, and then as it just starts to takes off again with a jolt.
Completely separate scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes like,
It's like
As it just more black smoke spews from the tailpipes as you guys thunder onwards. You pull up.
100%, I just imagine every one of these all the time is Immigrant, the beginning of Immigrant song.
Or just the yeah.
Land of the ash and flame.
Perfect. You guys get up close, probably about 50 feet away from what looks to be a large, kind of cleared area within the rubble and the wasteland of Avernus, and these large upright jaws standing in the middle of this clearing. You can look from where you are. You can see the corpse of probably dozens, if not hundreds, of demon corpses, all in different states of either decay or just complete fucking whatchamacallit, just disintegration.
Goo.
Yeah, goo boys all over the place.
Is it like
We're
a
in the
circle
process
of?
of goo.
Just
You're
a
gonna
circle
need
of 'em?
a lot more vials.
Yes, it is just a circle. What do you guys do with the rides? Once again, this is one of those areas where it's not like you can get up too close to the thing. And you know what? Actually, fuck it. You guys can pull that shit up like right close. Yeah.
Yeah, we just wheel
Also,
right up.
since we did have that short rest,
Yeah.
the temp HP that we had, where was that from again?
You
That's
don't.
from
th-
24 hours
babbling
from
at you.
sun.
no,
Ah.
Hamon doesn't have it because he didn't
No.
eat his food.
I did not, but I got
Oh,
12 from something.
Sonya also.
Yeah,
talked
Sonya
this
yelled
thing
at
Oh, he
is
did talk, and so
expiring later.
how long does that last?
I need a. I think it's
24
just
hours,
like
I
a
think.
next long rest. I
That was
don't-
you did it during the short rest, right?
Yeah, I did during that because it takes 10 minutes to do.
Yeah. Okay, because I just forgot to roll hit dice then. So
10 minutes.
Wait,
blah,
what was
blah,
that from?
blah.
It was from the inspiring. Oh, I forgot to put that in the summary. I need to do that. As you guys were extracting the soul cannon from the tormentor, Sonya stood there like a good state worker supervisor. One guy in a hole on the road with a shovel while with like 5 dudes around are like pointing at things. And then you got Sonya who's sitting in the cab of the white truck with the like state worker sign on it, just kind of like yelling things out the window.
There's literally a job to, if somebody calls in and says there's a sign down on the road, to drive to it and say, yep, it's down, and call it in. And
Sick.
that's a whole job. And it pays like $45 an hour.
Double sick.
I mean,
I mean,
that's
if you
how
if
it
you
got.
can get it,
how many of those jobs
Yeah.
are there?
yeah,
Sounds like one that's been passed down from father to son since time immemorial.
You
yeah.
have to have a really impressive resume for it, I'm sure.
Yes, called Dad is a Politician.
Yeah. So, I bring you guys to the Demon Zapper. So, radiant light cascades from the rusted metal monument, shaped like the upturned mandibles of a giant beetle.
I'm sorry. I said it.
Sick.
Yes, it's a unicorn.
As you got closer and you pull up, let me make sure I get the field tracking.
You know, I'd really like to shout out Pog's props.
Pog's props.
Right?
Yep.
Pogs props.
No, actually, shout out to Pog's props because I'm actually using a ton of their maps
Yeah,
for this.
I've
Oh,
noticed.
top right. I was like,
So
what the fuck?
they made a bunch of maps for this that didn't exist.
Yes, correct. So this
Nice.
map is
Oh,
not part of the module. That's great. Or not part by not part of the module, I mean like it's not provided by it's not either
It's
in the
there.
book or it's not in the other thing. Also, I know in chat right now, I think Shadow's Assassin, he also has a few maps that I'm using from his stuff as well. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Shadows
it.
Assassin.
Also,
Oh,
yeah.
also, I never actually said I was going to resummon Churro, but
You do?
I would totally resummon.
Yeah,
Churro
in that
during
time you
that
resummoned
rest.
Churro. He now has a teardrop tattoo under one of his eyes.
Wait, he got a kill? When did
Why
that
did he
happen?
Yeah, when did he get
It's just a
killed?
rumor.
Yeah, I would not ask him if I were you.
I'm actually I'm gonna keep a track of this
Yo,
on Churro's
Churro.
sheet.
Oh, I want to get like at some point.
Bio and info. There's just I'm gonna put it under
Yeah.
like my GM notes. So it's
No,
the
straight up,
okay.
like I will
Not
pitch
GM notes.
in if we all want to split the difference on getting the art of Churro commissioned at the end of this campaign.
so he has a goatee. He has
Black Shadow goatee
5 o'clock,
combo.
yeah, goatee / 5 o'clock shadow. And then he also had, what did we say, a bandolier. Spelled
Yeah.
bando.
L-I-E-R.
Bandoiler.
At bando what? B-A-N-D-O. Bando L-I-E-R.
I think it's
B-A-N-D-O-L-I-E-R. I'm pretty sure.
Bandolier.
X72147 red.
Got it. All right.
It's
Uh,
one of those things I have always read wrong, or like I read wrong the first time, and I've always read it wrong since. I always put the I on the other side of the L.
He has that. He has a goatee, bandolier, and now he has the teardrop. Teardrop tattoo.
Churro's gonna be the hardest one in the group by the end of this.
Oh, absolutely.
He might already be there.
Wait, do we know who the big bad is yet?
It's going to be Churro. Okay. So,
End of this campaign is Zerial lying on the ground dead and Churro sitting in her chair.
slowly eating through her. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, a pig can eat through. All right, so yeah, you guys pull up, and as you guys get there, you watch from across the way as another one of those. Let me just see. Carl.
Carl.
Carl?
Yes. So you watch as from across the way you hear as another one of the fucking giant Barlguras lumbers onto the battlefield. It comes out of the fucking forest, basically. If it ever wants to show up on the map, which I don't think it does. That's cool too. You don't need to show up on the map, Mr. Barlgura. Doesn't fucking matter. You watch as it looks up, and you can see its eyes focus upon the object, the creature that is held within this orb, and it starts sprinting towards it angrily, like, you know, the fucking gorilla run, like, and then the orb glows, and just a beam of radiant energy lances out, and you just watch as the Balgura just evaporates.
So it doesn't seem to dislike us, though.
Nope.
And
That's
we
good.
are within its range, yeah?
It's
Oh,
good
yeah.
to know that none of you are actually demons then.
Yeah, I guess tieflings are A-okay in unicorn's eyes. Also, I don't know if the unicorn is doing this by choice or not.
I feel like this would be a devil plot, right? Like,
Yeah, seems
Exactly.
like it.
It should
I'm
not
going
talk.
to. Does the unicorn seem to notice us?
It is inert.
It is a nerd. Okay.
Eyes open.
No.
Is it just like floating in there, like stasis style, like limp?
Yeah, you
Limp
see, I
limp?
mean, it's not like frozen. You watch as its like
Yeah.
limbs move as it dangles, as it kind of floats there, but there's no other kind of like natural looking movement. It looks like it's just floating in an orb of water.
Does this ground beneath us look like it's
Okay.
recently melted and reformed or something?
No, if anything,
This is water.
as you step in it, so it's not water. As you step in
Okay.
it, your feet sink down into what feels like sand.
Oh, interesting. I'll take a closer look as a
It's
step
probably
in.
very fine bone, if I had to guess.
Yeah, you look closely, and you can
Yeah.
definitely tell it's ash.
Okay, just it's
Yeah.
from all the nerds running at him, turning into
Yep.
powder.
And you
Going
now
to
look as it's
cautiously-
just the ash is just kind of like gathered up around the base of this metal of this metal beetle.
I'm going to cautiously approach my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Are you my mother?
Lulu
Uh,
flaps up and she's like, you hear her. She kind of like she looks up to it and she just says, "Poor thing, trapped within their bait for the fiends."
Oh,
we
what
should
now?
try and free it.
Yeah, what? So I have a
should we
question.
know?
This
Oh, yeah.
is
Flips, you're gray now, by the way. You're no longer black.
gray.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry,
The
your
end of,
aura around you is gray.
What a bitch. That means I'm gonna feel soul coins.
That means you're gonna find a
Um,
baby to punch.
So
Yeah.
if you just like
It's just
Lulu,
So-
bah!
Feel free
Shiro
to
comes
not.
back and it flips, it just like drops, kicks him out like one of the windows.
Feel free to not answer this, but is the reason I got poisoned by the soul coins because there were so many of them, or because I'm good aligned?
No, it's because
No,
you
it's-
fucking held 9. No. It's obvious because you held 9 soul coins in a bag. Nobody's done that on the campaign
Well, I
yet.
mean, it was in a. I figured it was in a bag, so I figured it'd be fine. But
I
Yeah,
mean,
plutonium in the bag.
I was about to say it's the same. It's like, all right, I wore gloves while picking up this brick of enriched uranium, but
It would actually that would stop uranium. Oh, sorry, no, the way around. Uranium would actually poison you. Polonium.
whatever the fuck it was in Chernobyl, where the firefighter's like, "What's this?" and then he like picks up the
Yeah.
fucking brick, and he's just like, "Oh."
wow, I think I should have done that.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure that was
Uh,
like irradiated lithium or something. But
It was
anyways,
it was the exploded. What the fuck was it? It was carbon. It was the
Oh, the carbon
The
cooler.
control rods.
control rods. Yeah,
Yeah, that
Oh,
alpha
God
K
damn it.
stuck in that.
the control rods are exposed. They're not exposed.
Yeah,
What are you
it
talking
was-
about?
The thing is I feel like it had always been previously that you were affected by it when you touched it.
Yeah. Oh
So I
yeah.
figured
No.
that was
You
what it was.
no. So that's the thing is that people are affected by it by touching it. There is a threshold for the amount that people can carry for like a number that people can carry upon themselves physically.
Got it.
Versus, yeah,
Yeah.
you took a big dose, buddy.
Also, I'm gonna assume one of the ones I have in my inventory is the one that Glimmer used.
Probably. I mean, it's
It
hanging. That
was-
one's now hanging in the inside of the demon
I
grinder.
just have them in my inventory still, even though I
Yes.
don't actually have them in my
Yeah.
inventory.
You just need to track them. Okay, so you guys gather around here. Lulu is looking up at this unicorn floating suspended in this orb. You watch as
I
it
would
starts
like to poke it.
Okay.
How high
It's-
up is it off the ground?
It is
Yeah.
pretty high up. It is 50 feet above the ground right now.
I can't poke it.
I want to own.
Yeah.
Wait,
I am just expressing that I would like to
Oh.
poke it.
Please, brother, I desire to poke Loop.
Flip is just standing there like, I want to poke it.
It glows.
uh,
It glows white hot again as you see once again one of those little quasits wander out from a bush and just be like, ah! And it goes, it just fucking
so
annihilates a quasit. Yeah,
Ugh. It's like watching a child get hit by a bus.
literally.
Great.
It just disintegrates into a pile of ash.
I was thinking more like moth to a flame, but sure.
Sure.
Are unicorns are unicorns or what I assume is a unicorn or what amongst these?
It's obviously
I
a
know there's-
unicorn.
Okay, so I know, are they celestial or fey or what in nature?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Fellion's mom.
Yeah, what I know, just because I know my kin and all that.
I think you could give me a Arcana at advantage, Aphelion.
Arcana at advantage.
Ar-
Which is that neutral? Because I'm poison.
Akrana at advantage.
Akrana.
Yeah, you both know. This is a celestial being trapped somehow trapped in this orb.
Do I notice any familial resemblance?
Yeah.
Are you
Your mother is Sarah Jessica Parker, and this is her.
Oh gosh, that was just too many good jokes.
All right. No, yeah, your mom's not a horse. So no, there's no.
I mean, it's a
This
unicorn.
isn't a horse. It's a celestial being.
No, you get no familial
Okay.
vibes off of it. No.
Okay.
You feel a kinship to it.
I feel like my forehead. See if I feel like a little bump or something.
You are not a unicorn. But no, you do feel a kinship. You do feel like a draw to this thing just from your nature of kind of like in your gut, Aphelion, there's just like something wrong about this. All of you can tell that this thing is being used as bait. You can't tell if it's in pain or not. It's not writhing, it's not bleeding. It looks to be at peace. But it is evident that its energy, its celestial energy, is being channeled and utilized as this kind of literally bug zapper here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and get it down.
Before you try to do this, wait and think about this. We're in hell, yes, whatever, devils, demons, things. This is a mighty weapon against the demons. And it's a celestial being, sure, but we do not know why it's here. I would say it's none of our business.
It is our business, though.
Can I reach the orb from here?
We don't have to try to bring her down.
Give me an athletics check, Aphelion.
All we know is, oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Aphelion is just ignoring you, climbing up the start of this thing.
So why didn't I look to Lewis?
You get to the top, though slowly. It is this thing isn't like a slick statue. There's a lot of handholds. The iron is rusted and has a bunch of pits and handholds and stuff on it. It's it looks like a giant beetle, so it's fairly easy to find handholds and stuff. So as you're kind of debating, Hamon, you watch as you just look up and you see Aphelion has just kind of climbed his way up to the top. He's about even with the orb. It's about 10 feet in diameter, and inside of it, yeah, you now see its mane kind of floating in the air ephemerally, like it's in water. It's little fucking. It also has a goatee apparently, and that's there floating as well. And yeah, its hooves, its legs are just kind of like it's suspended.
I'll yell up to Aphelion. What exactly do you trying to do? How do you want to remove this from here? You're likely to get zapped just like the demons if you try to touch this thing. Lulu, what exactly was this thing's purpose, and how was it related to your memory?
Lulu looks up at it and she says, I don't remember exactly how, but there's somebody here who can help us. That's what my gut feels.
I'm gonna guess it's probably the unicorn.
Do you think it's a unicorn, Lulu? Or do you think there's someone else who maintains this thing?
I make eye contact with Lulu and nod, like
Lulu, she says, I don't know, but that thing is a good thing, so maybe?
Well, it's definitely doing a good thing.
Does the orb look solid or like energy?
You look close to it, and, like, bring your hand up close, and you just kind of feel that, like, of some sort of magical energy. It's not a solid orb.
Okay. I would like to prestidigitate a hole in it.
Yeah, you concentrate, cast prestidigitation, nothing happens. Orb remains intact. Same way it is.
I do not think simple magic is going to work through any sort of celestial barrier. Just keeping that thing in there that's going to turn into a weapon this way. It's zapping these things.
Oh my god, slow down. You're talking way too fast.
Aphelion, as you're up there and you like cast that spell, you watch as slowly the unicorn's eyes open up.
Hi, hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hi, hey.
It speaks out in Celestial to you, so nobody else can really understand this. As Lulu communicates telepathically. I don't know, can you understand Celestial, Hamon?
I made it a point to learn all the... No.
Deity. No. You know Fiend.
Yeah, I know
Infernal
both
and
of them.
Abyssal.
No,
Yeah,
so out of the group here, everybody, Sonya doesn't know shit, except she's learning Infernal. Hamon, everybody else knows Infernal. Hamon is the one who knows Abyssal, so knows the language of the demons, and then Aphelion knows the language of the Celestials. So, this thing speaks to you as if it's, underneath water as well. And it looks to you, and you can see it's kind of like, it's this weird thing, because it's like mouth is moving, but it's not really, a horse doesn't fucking really talk. And it just says,
Are you here to free me?
Let's the hope, I say in Celestial.
You must destroy the statue.
Alright, you got it. I look back. We gotta destroy the statue.
there's another bright burst of energy as somewhere in the perimeter, in the radius of this thing's range, another demon, another fiend gets evaporated.
I have a question. Why do you want to destroy this? Isn't this like the spot where the demons, like, this one's the dead one and the other place is the spawn one? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't that break this?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the demons overrunning the devils. I think they got it pretty handled, and this creature does not deserve this fate. And with that, I'm going to touch my shield, and I'm going to cast a fucking wall of fire.
Yeah.
So
all around
who
the
put
statue.
this here?
Oh, you want to cook it?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
like-
use double fire to
so.
free a celestial being.
Yep. So
Seems
I'm
legit.
essentially just
No.
trying to like melt the statue.
Oh, the statue. Yeah, not the orb
not
itself.
not the orb itself, but like
Okay.
I'm trying to destroy the statue. So just
So-
like run it all around.
That is,
So
you
it's-
hear in your head.
That's right, Aphelion, just use me for that. Oh, you're gonna use me to cook it, aren't you? I can't wait to taste unicorn.
Nope, cooking the statue, freeing the unicorn. Now shut
Oh,
up.
shit.
And yeah, I so it's 20 feet high, 160 feet long. So it's gonna be like 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, it surrounds
yeah.
it surrounds the base of it and starts to cook it. Roll me the oh, so you rolled the damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a save, obviously.
Mhm.
But it will take that damage. So
Wow.
you see you see the base of it start to melt, and it'll continue melting. However, you hear a rumbling as the ground starts to quake and rattle almost, and you see something burst from the base of the statue. And speaking out, you see this being.
Whoa.
Yeah. See this
It's,
being. They rise up out of the ground, like erupting out. There's obvious like semantic movement of the hand as suddenly they start to speak, and all of you understand it. She says in a voice, "Why the fuck are you attacking my statue?"
Freeing the unicorn.
No. Fucking stop that shit, or else I'm gonna have to kill you.
You're gonna have to try.
Listen to the sassy statue dweller, Philly. I think
Yeah.
that's-
Wait, no, we can make a deal about this. Just hold up. If you give me a fucking moment, let me talk to you. I don't want to have to kill you, but I might be bound to do it if you keep fucking with my statue.
I crossed my arms, but I let the wall of fire continue to burn.
Can I try to?
Okay.
I'll look over to this. Senora, please. We're trying to talk sense to this man. I will help you put out the fire, and then I'm going to press to digitate the fire.
No, it does not work at all. That's like pissing on a bonfire, my dude. Like,
Well, I'm
you
trying
try
to
to.
give a good. I'm doing a.
She looks at you and
show-
smiles. And she says, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, but that's not gonna work.
I understand.
So
But
she
the point is
waves
that-
her hand and she conjures a water elemental. And it just splashes down at the base of this thing. The water looks terrible. It's not like a clean water, like a river water elemental. This thing is
Sounds
like
like element.
yeah, like fucking gross
Oh.
elemental.
I'm maintaining concentration on the spell, though.
Yeah. So she'll.
So,
Oh, is she?
Valiant, I would probably put that down if I were you. We have someone we want to talk to right now.
Yeah, I mean, if we can resolve this peacefully, I really don't see a reason why we should go about.
We're trying to dismantle a powerful weapon. We may figure something else that will work for us.
What if we could put it on our car?
See, now you're thinking with portals.
We need to. She like looks at you. She actually just flies up to your level.
tell you what. Give me a persuasion check.
I am not gonna do anything for you. You put yourself in a situation. I'm just trying to tell you to.
No, he's
Yeah,
saying to
I-
persuade you to. He's saying
persuade me.
persuading a Philion to halt his thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Give me a
We'll do
persuasion
that.
check. I
I
don't
d-
want to.
That was
No.
confusing.
I just want to
Laggy.
persuade.
In a moment.
Ugh,
Dude,
he's laggy.
22.
That's pretty persuasive.
Yeah, and I'm at disadvantage. Yeah.
Well, I think
I-
I'm probably what the combination is that like he's telling you to stop this, and you watch as this woman flies up just and just is in your face, her giant two-handed maul gripped between her hands as you watch as she has as her elemental is like just belly flopping on the fire below you, just like blah, blah, blah.
I drop concentration.
Okay, she drops concentration as well. Oh, actually, it was an earth elemental. Sorry, and it was just kind of like trying to fucking put sand on a fire. She says, "Thank you. Come, we can talk this out. I don't want to have this thing captured here as much as you do, it seems. But I gotta just let me talk to you." And she floats back down and kind of sits down cross-legged on the ground.
I'm just gonna sit down up here.
The name is Ralzala. It's nice to meet all of y'all.
The pleasure is ours.
Are you related to that horse we met earlier?
Which horse?
Was that in a different campaign?
Of
Probably.
There
What?
was a like a hooker horse.
Oh, yeah, it's the other campaign. That was the talking horse
Yeah,
that you guys
Oh,
flirted with.
yeah.
No, different.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I feel like you have a specific voice.
May-
It's just-
May.
Just his horse voice.
It's my horse
Maybe.
voice.
because it's very similar.
Yeah, but this is down, not horse. But yeah, no. Continue.
Yeah, she says, I have a deal for you. Whoa, one, Why the fuck are you here, and why the fuck are you attacking this statue, and who the fuck is this floating little golden girl? Oh, she adorable. Points at Lulu. And Lulu
She's
looks
the
at
one that's gonna save us all from damnation. But
Lulu looks to her and says, "This is the one. We need to listen to her."
oh, well,
Sniffs,
that's,
sniffs, and she like sniffs her little trunk. She's like, "Yeah, I remember her smell. She has something for us."
Senor, I'm very bad with names. I've already forgot it. But you apparently have interacted with this cute little elephant before, or at least have been of note to her history. So
I have never seen such a little thing in my life, but it is adorable, and she likes me.
have you seen a bigger version of her?
No, not at all.
Anyways,
I've been bound to the statue for hundreds and hundreds of years. See, I was a motherfucking dumbass, and I made a deal with, well,
A devil?
yeah, with Zariel.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, so, back in the material plane, me and this other Dow, we had like a mad-ass rivalry. We had a turf war going on and shit, and, man, I would do anything to kill that fucking bitch. So, I did anything. Called up my girl Zariel, struck a deal, and smoked that bitch. But then, I got called down here. When Zariel collected, she bound me to the statue to guard this fucking unicorn, moon color, and shit, man, like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I'm done with this. So, you're the first group that's been here that actually looks capable of possibly helping me out. But I gotta ask, what the fuck are y'all doing down here? This place is hell, you know? Shit.
Where?
Let's just say there's an entire city of people that have been damned against their will, and
Oh shit, you mean that motherfucker? She points over the horizon where there's just you see fucking El Terrell just floating ominously in the sky.
yep, we're trying to free it from the clutches of Zariel.
And trying to prevent more of those.
Honestly, I'm not exactly
coming up
sure
here.
what we're doing. We're doing something.
Lulu,
To be fair, we also found some. Oh, go ahead.
well, Lulu, she says, "We're looking to figure out where the sword of Zariel is. I buried it somewhere. I don't know where it is, because I forgot."
Bitch like Dory.
Who's
Dude, this is
Dory?
just-
It's Finding Nemo, but the Nemo is the fucking sword.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Finding
solution.
Doria.
P.
Doria.
Sherman, 22, what do I say?
Doria.
Doria.
This
Yeah,
would be a
no,
place to find
The
Ganondorf.
answer all along is that she left it at P. Sherman, 42, Wallaby Wasted. That's where we're going.
We must find a
I-
dentist.
We're
So-
just taking it a long way.
So do you basically say that you're, well, she asks you more or less like what are you doing down here, and you say about you're trying to fucking free El Terrell, right?
Yeah, I do want to do just one thing. She seems very straightforward. Or,
Yeah.
I just want to do an insight to see if I believe.
Absolutely.
This is not some sort of front. And my rolls are really slow, so
Even before it's
No,
like,
it's actually roll 20. You might want to reload.
Oh, okay. That's 11.
Yeah.
I'll reload it though.
As far as you can tell, she's pretty straightforward and friendly right now.
But
You can tell
truthful,
that-
I guess. Yeah.
Truthful, straightforward, but you can tell she is like, I mean, she obviously has her interest in mind here. She wants to be freed. But so she looks and she says, "All right, so all y'all looking to fucking free that hunk of earth and send it back to God knows where it was from. And Zariel's got me by the balls. And well,
destroy the statue. You've got nothing to protect, right?
see, that's the thing. I'm compelled to protect it, and I really I don't want to. You guys seem nice. I'm not looking to
Right.
fuck y'all up.
So, if we can destroy it in one go, you'll be broken from your commitment. 'cause
No,
you're
I'll be fucking
destroyed.
hunting. I'll be still here, guarding some fucking rubble because my fucking curse is to fucking. No, I'm bound here. I have a pact.
There's usually no easy way out of a deal with the devil. So
You said that you had a proposition.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
listen to
yeah.
these.
So here's the thing. I have an inn with I got an
Fuck's
in.
Eating Cheetos.
I think it's just
Waboog is
Is
doing
it
a move.
Waboogie?
yeah, his
Your
mic just
phone.
it just lights up a little bit.
You're doing a lot
mic.
of white noise.
No, it's just the mic. It's fine.
Yeah.
She says, I know a guy. His name is, well, Bale. And, you see,
Hell,
Name
you
is
say.
Belle.
you see, Bale doesn't take too kindly to Zariel, seeing as, he was the former Archduke of Avernus. You see,
Is
when
he a little
Zariel
man?
came... What?
Is he never mind.
You see, when Zariel came down here on her whole crusade and shit, with all them fucking humans and whatnot, she really piqued the interest of your boy, Asmodeus, or whatever the fuck you want to call him. He admired her for what she was doing, her fucking determination and whatnot, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna hire you and fire Belle. So then Belle got demoted to be Zariel's little bitch, and Zariel rose to prominence and is now the Archduchess of all of Avernus. Belle's got a big old thorn up his ass to stick it to Zariel. And, as I said, I can give you an introduction. Granted, you help me break my pact. And I know just who the fuck you can talk to for that.
Listening.
Alright, so, not too far away from here, couple of hell miles, whatever that distance may be, there is an oracle. She goes by the name of Red Ruth. Real fucked up son of a bitch, but I know that she knows a way to break my curse. She lives in a corrupted forest nearby, and if you talk to her for me, follow the instructions she gives you in order to break this pact, I'll give you the in into the exclusive club of Belle the Archdevil. Real important shit.
It's nice and all, but I'm not really sure how having Belle's graces are going to help us with what we need. It is nice, but
Here's the thing. Belle knows everything about Avernus. And unless you're willing to go and talk to Zariel herself and be like, hey, Zariel, where's that sword that this fucking elephant hid? That's not gonna work. If your goal is to depose Zariel, or whatever the fuck you're doing, Belle's gonna be your man on the inside. He would like nothing more than to see Zariel fall.
I think,
I
Sonya
think
feels
now
himself
might be a
compelled
good.
Go ahead,
to be won
Sonya.
over by, let's say, for some odd reason, Sonya feels compelled to know more about this Belle. I think I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You gotta know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't want to fight this large sassy person.
Yeah, I would say now might be a good time for us to discuss exactly what our plan is in the long run. Are we trying to depose Zariel, or are we just trying to break the contract? Because if we could break her contract, he says as he points to Rosalia, was
Yep.
it? Rosalia. If we can break her contract, why can't we break everyone else's?
She raises her hand and she just says, well, yeah, it's more like, yeah, I guess you can, I guess you're fucking right. In the end, Zariel swore fealty to Asmodeus, so, yeah, why the fuck not? You could figure out a way that you could break her. All depends if you think that she's worth breaking free for all the fucking shit she's done.
I meant all the people of
El Terrell? Oh shit,
Break-
that's
Break all
fine.
their contracts.
Yeah, that's easy
Well,
peasy.
we can break everybody's contracts. Let's just break contracts all over the place.
maybe
Let's
a
let
little.
hell loose back into the material plane.
Maybe not that
And,
far.
Well-
maybe this is a bit coming from the horse's mouth, but not everyone who makes a deal with the devil is.
Here's the interesting thing though about like El Terrell, for example. Elturel's contract is fulfilled. There's no
Right.
that's actually their contract technically has been completed because they're now in hell, right?
Right. So
like
they don't actually have to do anything to break.
No,
it.
there's no
It's-
contract to
yeah.
break. Like if you fucking can eject Elturel out of there, they're good to go because according to the contract, they are dragged down to Avernus. Their souls belong to Avernus as the contract went up, and that's what happened. They're just now there's a bit of a processing period in terms of them. of them.
Hell bureau.
Yeah.
That's a very hell thing to do.
Yeah, there's a current processing period of dragging the entire city down into the depths of the river Styx.
I do not know if Aphelion.
All right.
I do not know if say yes. Perhaps we could break some deals with people. I am obviously curious about this myself.
Yeah,
But who's to say that Zarya would even want to have her contract broken at this point?
Who's to say we let her have a choice?
No, I mean, no matter what our plan is, whether we want to help Zariel, even if we wanted to abandon El Terrell, no matter where we wanted to go from here, I feel like having an archdevil of Avernus on our side would be beneficial.
This is true, whether he's on our side or not. Just having his ear would be valuable. I do agree with you on this one.
Okay.
And Sonia, you spoke some sense back there. So
So overall
I
plan.
see the extra
Overall
glint
plan.
in your eyes, Sonia.
And this is just a tentative plan. Can definitely change, but it gives us direction. Our plan is find Zariel, break her contract, get Bale back on the seat as a Devil Lord of Avernus.
that seems a little bit beyond the scope of what we're trying to do in the First Order. So I don't think that's our general plan. No, I think our
Maybe
first
we
plan
could
at this
offer
point,
him a trade.
just to get the ear of him in the first place, is see these are devils we're dealing with. We do not know what's going on beneath the scenes. There could be all sorts of things going on that we don't understand.
Yeah, but these bitches love deals. Maybe we offer him the deal that he sends El Terrell back and never does something like this again, and in return, we depose Zariel.
It's possible. That is definitely a possibility. But
And
I do not say we want to make the First Order. We need to find much simpler. We need to find Lulu's memories. This is going to fill in a lot more information. I feel like I do not like going into a thing not understanding what's going on. We've been told many things by many people. These are all devils.
At this
the most part.
point, Lulu's memories have kind of led us on wild goose chase. No offense, Lulu.
None taken.
It's just kind of all over the place. For all we know, we're just gonna be chasing the sword for the rest of time.
I'd rather chase the sword and get answers than try to chase the devil in the wrong way and break a deal that was never meant to be broken and send ourselves even deeper into hell. You're not considering the consequences of trying to do such a thing. You've now faced the consequences of trying to do such a thing. I have.
The consequences of, just wandering around in hell forever seem pretty bad to me already.
We're not
Well, let's look
wandering.
at it this way, okay? It's not gonna be forever. We got 2 good leads, and we got a full tank of gas, a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. All right, we'll be fine.
You see, he's got the right view of things.
Where's Willoughby in his shutter shades for the whole group?
Cruises by on a dinosaur in the background.
Yeah, he's like just drive by, ride by.
Right. So, short-term plan. We go find this
Red
Ruth.
That's
We
the name I
talk to
do.
her. We come back here. We free Rosalia of her contract. We go to Bale. We talk to Bale, and we talk to him about getting him back on the throne and getting El Terrell back yeeted upward.
I do think you're getting a little ahead of yourself. The end goal of getting El Terrell returned is indeed our end goal. But those interim steps, until we even understand what his contract is and what Bale even has in mind, I don't know. I would rather keep our options open than trying to set to a set.
And then we free Zariel of her contract.
If it is the right thing to do.
I can't help but think it is.
The Dow, Rosala looks up at you, Aphelion, sitting on the mandibles of this thing, and it's just like, honey, you are ambitious as fuck. I like that. That's pretty cool.
It's in my blood.
Well, yeah, it is. I can tell. She sniffs. You and that unicorn might be related. Winks. The unicorn looks back at you and just is like, you didn't free me.
Celestial guilt trips gotta be pretty rough.
I'm
The Dow looks back and says, also, once I'm free, I don't give a fuck about this motherfucker. You can do whatever you want with this unicorn. Break it out,
That's
eat
the
it,
plan.
cook it, turn it into a fucking sex toy
Let's
thing,
not-
whatever you want to do.
Nope. There will be no.
Fucking on unicorns? I heard, like, that's a weird thing in a place called Rivia. It's awesome.
You know, I've heard that too. I mean, I've heard of many debaucherous things.
Yeah, I've also heard that it's like a thing, like clopping, I think is what they call it.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. Fuck that.
That definitely sounds like it belongs to the abyss. I do not want to understand.
The Clop is a demon
Is a
lord from the
demon
Olympics.
Oh no.
The Dow looks to you, Eclipsis, and says, "You've been pretty quiet, girl. What's your take on this? All your buddies are all planning big things. You're just sitting here looking like want to put a knife in my stomach. What's up?"
I mean, I'm not really interested in putting a knife in your stomach.
Well, that's good.
Just,
'Cause I
Probably me.
because I put this fucking
don't-
mace upside your head, bitch.
Oh damn.
you wanna go?
Oh shit.
She starts taking off her earrings.
I like her.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bitch. Whatever. Like, I like you. I like you. I like you.
Come on.
I get a confused look at Churro. I really do not understand what's going on right now.
I think they're bonding.
No, I think since she asked the question of why are you here? Flip's just kind of like, why the fuck am I here? This is such a load of bullshit. And so that's just kind of been playing in her head over and over. And I'm like, but I'm figuring out a little bit more. And what the fuck was Bernie saying? And what the fuck is Levistus? And why the hell did he show up in my dream? And what the hell happened yesterday? Like, I don't even like. And so I feel like that's just been racing in Flip's mind since she asked that question, like, why are you guys here?
And then you feel that,
Everyone's
and you
like,
feel
"We're
that
on a
necklace.
search," and I'm just like, fuck that. I'm not on a search for shit. I don't give two
No one
shits
told
about
me.
like how the fuck did I end up here?
You feel that
And
necklace
so
that's wrapped around your wrist, like burning now as well. Just like with not like a painful burning, but like with like a radiant heat.
Lustful.
No, just like a warm fire.
Like that, like almost too hot burning, like when you're too close to the fire and it like starts to like almost sunburn you, kind of a thing.
More like putting a nice icy hot pad on your arm. Yes, fucking.
I mean,
Chuckles addicted to icy hot over there. Just goes, just like immediately gets fucking like, yeah.
yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Gets cold flashes when he doesn't have them on.
Your muscles are always sore. It's good to have.
I mean, I obviously noticed that, but is there any like visual, like, is it leaving a mark? Is
No,
my wrist...
it's not. It's just like it's a comforting warmth, and I don't know how you react to that.
I don't either. I'm looking at it.
Has a Flipsis ever felt a sweater just out of the dryer? Because that's what it feels like.
Where the fuck would I have a dryer? That's not invented.
Like, we'll say that it is a it's a shirt that had been drying out in the sun, a hot summer day, and it's just like putting on a hot a freshly dried from the clothesline hot summer clothes.
Okay, but that lasts like.
But it's that feeling like it's there, like yeah.
Oh, it's like that, but you get out of a cold spring you're swimming
But is
in.
it there like
Get out
consistently?
and put that
Yeah,
on.
it is. It's just that it's like a kind of
Or
like
is
it's a warmth on your
fading?
wrist. No, it's not fading. It's a warmth on your wrist.
Is it something that I can very clearly tell the like origin of, or is it like, oh, my arm is warm? Like, why the fuck is my arm warm? And it might be falling asleep, so I like, is it clear that it's coming from
Yes,
this thing that I wrapped around my
100%
wrist?
clear.
Okay, it's not like, oh, I've been sitting on my hand and my arm's falling asleep.
No, 100% clear.
Oops.
There you go.
Okay.
The stranger.
The strange.
I'm gonna just like, you know, like if you get like a gnat on your arm or something, you just kind of like shake it, like you
Shake it
wiggle
up.
it, like it's a tickle
That's
on
like
your
a tiny
on your
bug
arm almost, and
crawling
so
in
you
your
just
hair.
like tickle,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, and you just like kind of like shake it. Be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nothing changes. It all has that kind of like soft warmth to it.
No, I'm just saying that's how I react.
Okay.
It's like, what the? And when nothing changes, I'm just kind of like,
You okay there, Flipsis?
And I probably, what? I like hand him on my arm.
Oh, you reach your arm out to Hamon. Okay.
I'm like handing, no, like it's like a limp arm, and I'm just like holding. I'm literally doing it right now. Like my arm is out in
You
front
did.
of me, hand hanging down, like, and it's like, it's doing something.
Okay.
What is it? Get it off! Get it off!
I'll look.
Get it
And
off!
what do I see? I see the symbol or the necklace wrapped around her wrist, or what do I see?
You just literally see that it's the circular symbol of with the dragon's head on it, and it's not like it's glowing or anything. It's just
there.
yeah.
Do I recognize it, being that
Yeah.
I have
You having that kind of background of a more religious background, you definitely immediately recognize it as Bahamut.
You may have a cursed item. Where did you find this thing?
You know, I
This
mean,
is-
well, the thing is, like, you don't know if it's
Well, I
cursed.
mean, no, I don't. But she's reacting like it's hurting her, and I see the symbol of Bahamut, so I'm just assuming that there might be something wrong.
Well, I wouldn't think you'd think it's cursed if it's Bahamut.
Bahamut's
Yeah,
a very
Bahamut,
good.
not Baphomet.
Bahamut is a
Oh, I'm thinking of
yeah. You're thinking of Baphomet, which is the abyssal guy. Bahamut is the basically like a dragon god of the good,
the good
metallic,
stuff.
good metallic dragons. Yeah.
Rewind. Where did you find this thing? This is definitely not what I
This
expected.
is shit from Bernie. She just fucking handed it. She started talking shit like she knew me.
Is it hurting you? Are you in
Get
pain?
it off.
You want me to take this? Okay.
What is happening?
I don't. You are either somehow being hurt by this thing, or you're overreacting. I don't know, but I will take it off.
I mean, it's not hurting. It's just like it's like a warm, cozy feeling. Like what? Like a mother's hug. Like what the fuck?
I think you're
That's
describing-
weird.
I'm like halfway to trying to take it off, and I stop. I'm like, I don't think you've ever felt this before, have you?
Flipsis says a mother's hug, Aphelion has a 1,000-yard stare.
And as you
I
touch,
had very loving parents, Hamon. Like what the fuck? That's why I know what a mother's hug feels like. I just
I stop. I just stop.
it's
like,
coming
trying
from a
not-
bracelet, or it's coming from a necklace.
Yeah, it's not a mom though. Like
It's not a mom.
this is
This is not a mom.
what is this?
I think this, and this is Hamon's, wizard brain churning right now, thinking about what he saw and what's going on. I think you may have a different parentage, or a different background than just your tiefling self, and this might be part of that. I'm gonna stop taking it. I'm
This
not gonna take it off.
dragon?
I'm just gonna back. I think yes, you are.
I mean, I already know that.
Yes, but this is more than just being a dragon. This is you may be related or have some connection with the divine.
You sounded like Bernie. God, fucking Bernie.
The barber,
This-
not the
Yeah, I know.
politician.
Barber.
I'm asking you
Moving on.
once again for your support.
I'm actually
This
wondering for
this
your
person
connection
Bernie
to
gave
the
you
divine.
something for free,
It's a
and
classic.
now you're feeling a burn.
Oh god. F's in chat.
F's.
And yet, somehow this person they preach this giving away stuff for free, but then they also sell their book
Mm,
for like a ton of money.
nice. You gotta get money somehow, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
eat for free. So Flipsis, Hamon's not gonna take it off of you. Just
Yeah, I'm sitting there kind of looking, just like, yeah, I'm like letting you enjoy this pain or comfort. or
yeah,
whatever.
Rosala looks at you all and she says, "Honey, are you okay?" look like you.
No.
Oh, all right. Damn.
What do you want me to say? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Let me just fake it.
No,
like
no, no.
everyone
You
else
do.
in the
No, you do
fucking
you.
world, Like,
Feel your feelings, girl. Damn. Okay. Shit.
Eclipsis is a very emotionally charged individual.
what do you know about me, Aphelion?
Case in point.
She's gonna come up there swinging at you.
You don't know me. You know what? The Ralzala looks to you guys and says, "Shit. I mean, the forest where Red Ruth lives is quite close, not too far away. Here, any of you guys got like a fucking piece of paper or something that I could write on?
I have a map that might.
Oh
I
shit,
have an arm.
motherfucker! Why don't you say so?" And
Not fucking ask me.
and glides
Alright,
over to you.
Here's the map.
And the way she moves, the way that this Dow moves, it's like you notice now that she flies, but as she's on the ground, it's just like that kind of like rumble. It's just like as there's a kind of like an upturning of earth and ash behind her, as just kind of the earth moves with her.
What is also maybe this is not something Hamoma know, but what is a Dao?
A Dow is it's like a I'll read it out to you. So it's interesting. It is a type of genie, but it is like an elemental genie.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Elf Genie and
Yeah, Dao are
yeah,
greedy,
D&D
malicious
are-
genies from the elemental plane of Earth. They adorn themselves with jewelry. They are basically like lords. They're like Earth elemental type things.
Yeah, you've got
Okay.
so
But, like,
Dao are the
fairly high up,
Earth
then.
Genies, Jin are the Air Genies, Merid are the Water Genies, and Afridi are the Fire Genies.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. They're from different.
Yep, from the different elemental planes.
Well, no, say the names are from different cultural backgrounds that have genies.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah, and
Is
it's interesting. So it's like she has an ability called Earth Glides. Dao can bury through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, the Dao doesn't disturb the material. It just kind of
So
just
that's-
like yeah,
Get that vibrating.
She just
Yeah.
no clips through the.
no clips.
Real talk.
so I'll hold
100%
out the-
That's what it is.
I'll hold out the map to her, the one that speaks to us.
She looks at it and she goes, "Damn, some motherfucking madman made this motherfucking shit. All of this is all wrong and whatnot. Kinda accurate, but fucking holy shit. Don't stare at this too long, buddy. This, like, sweetheart, if you look at this for like a while, I think you'll actually go crazy."
It's been rolled up in my backpack. I do not want to spend too much time looking at it, but it's been useful at least to give us some sort of tourist level guide to these places.
It
It for-
also talks.
Yeah, I was about to say, for
Right,
some reason, it
that's
just starts to repeat its thing again. The purest of souls lures fiends into a hellish trap. Zap, zap. And she's just like, fuck. All right, you got a
Yeah.
fucking talking map. All right, here.
It's
Part
the
read by
map,
Lonely
it's the map,
Avernus.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
So, here, check this shit out. It's like, probably like a 1 or 2 hell hours from here. And she points, she points at this, like,
Why do you speak in hell distances and hell hours?
because
Yeah.
she looks to you guys, she goes, "You guys haven't noticed, have you? How long you been?" Well, fuck it.
There's like no real time down here. As far as I
No,
can tell.
also, Avernus is like a shifty motherfucker. It's like somebody who's constantly moving their furniture in their house, like a crackhead or something like that. Where, like, they're just
I
constantly...
feel so apt.
Yeah, like, they're just like, Avernus will just be like, fuck this shit, and then, like, move some stuff elsewhere, and then something that took you an hour to get to one day is gonna take you, like, 3 hours to get to another day. It's like a place that I heard of, Los Angeles, where you don't measure anything in actual distances, but you just gotta measure shit in time.
Yes, I've heard of these places. It's ironically named after angels, but it's very devilish.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
you see
like
this
Greenland
shit?
and Iceland. I've heard of those.
Yeah. This shit right here. Look. Motherfucking shit on this map that looks like a fucking ugly ass trees and whatnot. Yeah.
It's all ugly.
I see it. It's
Yep.
fair. It's ugly.
It
But I
does
see
look
this.
like a forest. So.
Yeah. Go check that shit out. That's where her house is, and you come back to me with the information that she gave you. Got it?
Would you mind giving us a little more information about what this red root might be, if she is such a powerful oracle in Avernus?
Sounds like a hag name to me.
Yeah,
It
man.
does.
She's like some witch ass bitch, and like, holy fuck, she's famous as fuck. People come from everywhere to go see her. Not just from Avernus, but like from other like planes and shit. Man, she's a celebrity. But she's also nasty, so you better watch out.
Noted.
Nasty is in like she gross.
Well, also noted. Very well. I
Sonya,
suppose.
you're fucked.
No. Let's assume we get there, we talk to her, things go smoothly, we come back.
Yeah.
What do you
Making
plan?
a lot of assumptions.
It is a lot of assumptions, but what do you plan to do? Where do you plan to go?
Fuck it, man. I'll be able to return home. Go back to the Earth plane. Actually be able to rule over the shit that my turf that I got. I iced that bitch, but then I got called here. So all my homies is partying it up back there in the fucking Earth plane, and I ain't got shit. I've been guarding this stupid ass fucking unicorn for like thousands of years.
Perhaps this is a silly question, but this bitch that you iced, where is she?
Dead?
What? Okay, yes, we happen to be in place where lots of dead people go.
Yeah, where's his soul?
How does this work for you?
Yo. You're thinking on the mortal level.
It's a curse of being mortal, yes. Which is why I'm asking, because I'm a little curious about these sort of things.
She turned into some sort of like mud or some shit. I don't know. Fuck it.
Maybe she's here. Maybe she's here somewhere.
No. That's the thing. Fucking us, genie types, Jinn, Freedy, all them stuff. We ain't got no souls. We're made of the elements themselves. We report over to those, more primordial ass gods. Fucking Imix and all them bitches.
It's a bit beyond my studies, but I understand. Okay.
Right, yeah, so I ain't got nothing that can be put into that stupid ass soup that is the River Styx and shoved into coins or turned into devils or put into fucking unleaded diesel fuel for those flying fortresses. No, that ain't me. If we die in that bitch that I iced, she just returns to the earth. She becomes earth. You fucking dirt.
This would also explain why Zariel would want to have you as a guard for something like this. You are not susceptible to any of the things in Avernus.
Right. Also, I can live underneath a statue in the dirt because I can move through dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. This is maybe off topic. We're gonna fight Red Ruth soon. But how deep can you go down here? What's neat? What's down there? Like, if you could keep going digging through hell, it's just.
I don't know. I haven't tried because I'm tied to this motherfucking location. So maybe that'll be the first thing I do. Psych, it won't. I'll go back to fucking the Earth plane. Because fuck hell, fuck Avernus, get me out of this bitch, go talk to Red Ruth.
You know, I really like you.
I wonder if you went
we're gonna
deep
set you
enough.
Yeah,
If
don't
come
you?
out on the next layer of hell.
Yeah, don't you wonder?
What? No, I don't
It's
fucking
like
wonder about that shit.
below.
I know there's 9 fucking layers of hell, and I ain't going further than the first layer of this stupid ass bean dip. I ain't going any further. 9-layer bean dip, this chip only skimming the surface.
We are definitely
Every
going
time
to
I'm
free you.
about
We're
to
gonna
this
free you
woman, I
from
have
your.
not seen a hand off of her hip.
Yeah.
We are free.
There's always one hand resting on her hip.
Absolutely. Okay. So
And the
back to the.
Even when
half,
she was sitting
half clasped fist with one finger pointing out.
Yeah, just wagging at you the
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
fucking time.
Alright, back to the vehicles, and we find our way to this place.
Yeah,
I have,
come back here if you either need a unicorn or me. Alright?
Alright.
noted.
Alright. So she
Yeah,
says,
real quick, one
huh?
last thing.
And she's like, she turns around, her body is halfway down into the earth.
Is there anything we should look out for that is dangerous in these, specifically dangerous to the forest? That we're...
Ah, shit, honey. Everything's fucking dangerous in Avernus, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, we're
and she
kinda-
just,
we're kinda in hell.
she's just like, she turns her back and just like gives you like a dismissive wave over her shoulder and says, come back soon, honey. And just disappears down into the ground.
That was kind of a dumb question.
You never know. It's only a dumb question if you don't ask it. So let's get back to the cars and let's make our way over.
Right.
No, that's
Yes, let's find this Taco Bell.
Oh, look, he's batting around a chocolate-covered espresso bean. I don't think she should eat any of those things.
No.
So, you guys hop back in the vehicles and make the screaming train sounds as they take off. And we just watch as we just kind of get that last shot at the demon zapper as the unicorn just like closes its eyes again and then lights up as it blasts another fiend who's come into the radius. And we just get the shot of the Tao of Rosalda, and she's just like, damn, I'll never get used to those motherfucking war machines and those screaming ass bitches. Shit. And she just disappears underneath the ground. So, the war machines, you guys head off in that direction towards where the Red Ruth's area is. And as you're hopping over the dunes and the debris of Avernus, you see as you start approaching, there's a kind of like a open plain, and on it there's a large rock in the center of it. And as you start to get close to it, you notice that there's another war machine parked next to it. A single war machine, a single small war machine. Flipsis recognizes it as a Devil's Ride. There's a motorcycle parked there, and as close to it, you can see silhouetted against the sky of Avernus, against the kind of perpetual twilight sky, a shape. You see that two-wheeled infernal war machine, and standing atop this rock, peeing into the hot wind, you see a slender elf-like figure. Turns around, dick in the air, shakes it, looks back at you, puts his two hands behind his head, zips up his pants, or putting his two hands behind his head because he doesn't have a third hand. And we see a wide smile cross his face.
We
that's
just see
where
his dick, like, zip up his
his dick reaches out, zips up its own pants somehow.
It's prehensile. Yeah.
It's like the like eating yourself thing, you know, where you like the Ouroboros, but his dick zips up his pants and disappears inside of itself.
Zoop.
It's dark magic. For sure.
And he smiles and he waves friendly at your party.
When you said eating yourself, I was definitely thinking like the Marilyn Manson like idea of ribs removed, and I was like, what? And then,
urban legend that everyone learned in middle school.
Then I thought about what you
if by everyone you mean
about
everyone older
when you said
than
Ouroboros.
me.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
So as we take a break here, the war machines, the Muncher and the Uncrashable, roar up past this rock as this elf-looking creature leaps down dexterily, and runs out waving for you guys to stop. So we'll pick up there and we'll see what happens. So quick break.
And we run over.
Just
Who the Muncher? Now it's gonna be the elf.
Now we can be the Fey Muncher.
Fey Muncher. Yeah.
All right, so we'll pick back up in just a moment. Everybody, grab more drinks, more snacks. We'll get back to this Friday night. Garby?
Woo!
All right, thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be right back with more D&D as they encounter Mr. Pissin in the Wind, Smiler the Defiler. Hang in there, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday night. I'm gonna grab another beer or another drink of some sort. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna make a double Manhattan. Who knows? Fucking Friday night. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow but stay inside. Let's listen to some music. Why don't we? As we take a quick 10-minute break. Whoa, that's fucking big as fuck. And hip hop and D slide. I wonder if Key and Peele got their rights of all their stuff from. They got to get their rights from the. Oh, Apache Renaissance. That's good as shit. Play this. I don't like it. We're listening to this. Alrighty.
Down for a couple of weeks, so you want to have a couple of weeks worth of food. So this just doubles up for same thing. We haven't touched it yet, which is great. We've been
Little did you know.
yeah, we've been eating fresh food the whole time because supply lines aren't disrupted. It's just the panic buyers about a month ago that really can kind of hurt
Fucking everything up.
for about a week, yeah. And then the panic buyers saturated. Now the panic buyers are trying to return things before they go bad, and it's kind of funny.
Returning like fucking
Toilet paper.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like cartfuls of toilet paper.
Or any insert staple here that people were stocking up on.
Well, don't be stupid dummies, dummy. Like what?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so
Make
let's get back to it. Everybody here? Everybody here? Everybody
Yep.
here? Everybody here? All right. So as you guys are heading to the direction, following on the map where you're trying to get to. Oh, also, Glimmer or Sonya, who's leading the kind of caravan right now?
Oh, that'd be me, dog.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like Sonya would have to be out in front for his ego.
She's just like
also
he's
feel like-
driving the smaller truck. Still
I
has
feel
to.
like Glimmer is definitely more of a take up the rear kind of guy.
Got him.
Got it.
So, I need you to give me a roll, Mr. Sonya. 1 second. Something.
Roll to hit this elf.
Something. Yeah, roll to run over the elf.
Roll to hit this dick.
Oh, that was way too.
Give me. All right, Sonya, 2d4, 2d4, 2d4. Just roll me a 2d4. Cool. Alrighty.
Damn.
Cool. All right, so you guys watch as this elf, dressed in a motley garb of what looks to be like leaves and things like that, a broad smile, unsettling smile across his face, leaps down off the rock after having zipped up his pants, finishing his piss, and jumps down, waving at you excitedly. You hear him, he's like yelling out, like, stop! Stop! Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, 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 hey!
I don't know why, but I'm just imagining.
He wants to sell us something.
He doesn't sound like Flame, right?
Like who?
Oh.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm just imagining him as Octane from Apex.
Faster, faster, faster.
So he's waving you guys down. He's not like in the way. He's like off on the side of the road by his bike. Sonya, what do you do?
I think it'd be just kind of like, I'm not gonna run the guy over, but kind of like, hey there, fellow. What
Lean
you
out the
doing?"
window.
Yeah, kind of like, what are you kids? What are you doing?
So you pull over. Or do you slow down, or you just like slow your roll, basically
Just kind of
approaching
slow
him?
my roll up by him, just kind of pull up next to him so the scream is on the and just kind of like a mile, like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Still rolling, but it's slowly rolling.
yeah, he's like, hey, whoa, hold up. I don't recognize you folks from I don't recognize you folks at all. You ain't one of those war bands. You ain't one of those motherfuckers. You ain't Bitter Breath. You ain't Failnir. You ain't fucking Prince Corseps. Yo, you guys is new here in Avernus. Holy shit. Fuck, new blood. I love it. I fucking love it. This is great. Awesome. And you see a smile across his face, and he waves and he says, My name's Smiler. Smiler the Defiler. I used to be the leader of the Defilers, but then those motherfuckers killed all my gang. So I'm like, I'm the only one left.
So now you're Smiler, the Defiler of the Defiler, singular.
Yeah.
Wow, way to rub it in.
I wasn't trying to rub it in. I'm just clarifying.
Yo, you guys new here, but you guys have already seen what's her name? My buddy, Mad Maggie. She loves me. She's my girl.
We know Mags.
Insight.
Funny, because she never talks about you.
You just never asked. She just never asked about. She's not talking about me. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. He obviously thinks that. I mean, he's very convinced that she's a buddy of his.
Okay. Yep, I definitely believe him. Oh yeah. Mad Maggie and us go way back, like 2 weeks at this point.
Shit. All right. No, that's awesome. That's fucking great.
I would just like to point out that as he was saying, oh, you guys are new to Avernus and you guys have already seen, Flip definitely interjected with like, your dick. Yep.
He looks up at you and he goes, he gives you a little wink and he says, oh, yes, sorry about that. See, I didn't see, well, maybe I heard you coming, but you know, you gotta get your kick somehow. Pissing into the wind is my kick. That's what I like to do.
Now, was it a kick or a kink? Because there's a big difference there.
Whatever. You guys look like you're awesome. You guys look like you're cool people, and know what?
I like kind of. Wait, where are we? Are we like outside of our?
I think you just.
No, your guys are all pulled up next to him, and he's just like looking up at the war machines, just kind of like smiling ear to ear.
So which war machine am I in?
You're in the Muncher because your thing's there as well.
With Glimmer and Tanya?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, with Glimmer and Aphelion.
Yep.
With Glimmer and Aphelion? Okay, who am I like next to?
You're up in the front because aren't you driving the Muncher? Aren't you manning the Muncher?
I wasn't manning the Muncher.
Yeah, you were manning.
You're definitely manning the
Like the
Muncher.
actual, like the jaw, the actual muncher part.
I definitely was not manning the Muncher.
What? Well, you ran over a closet.
Yeah, because you killed the closet with the muncher.
Oh.
Yeah, Aphelion's in the wrecking ball in the back.
No, I'm in the turret.
Oh, you're up on the turret now? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm like whichever has more of a more area I can view, which I think is the turret.
Turret has a better view. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just
Okay.
looking at the dust cloud that the Muncher kicks up.
Okay. My plan is moot.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well, no, I mean you could jump, like it's not like you're inside of something, like you're able to like jump out or say what's up or something like that.
Mm-mm. He just said you guys look like cool people, and I was just gonna nudge the closest person next to me and be like, hasn't seen you yet.
I think Sonya would be.
That was it.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah. Oh, so why'd you stop us?
I don't often see, friendly faces down here that much. It's just like, I didn't recognize you. You don't also often see other war machines belonging to the non-warlords. I mean, it's either... Shit, man. It's either those three, Bitterbreath, Feonir, Prince Corseps, or the Judge. But you don't want to mess with the Judge. Fuck that shit. But... Yeah.
While he's talking, I'm gonna poke my head down to look to Glimmer. It's like, are we supposed to have a gang name?
I feel like we should at this point.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. What I was thinking, maybe the Golden Boys.
No, that's terrible.
No. Well, do you have a better idea?
There's only one gold one in here.
I don't.
I'm pretty gold.
I mean, technically,
we'll have to keep
I
working
go
on it.
bronze.
How about the precious metal? No, that
How about the
doesn't roll.
shit kickers?
The golden chins.
Smiler's looking at all you guys and he's just like,
Lots of egos incarnate.
No, I'm whispering this inside the vehicle, so he shouldn't.
Smiler looks up at you, Sonya, and he says,
No, someone
Look.
just yells it out.
yeah, look. Other reason why I stopped you is, I need a crew. With my crew dead, not saying that you're going to become, my crew. I just need another crew. I need a.
Is your last name Farnsworth?
No. My last name is Defiler. Or I don't remember. Wait, Smiler, whatever. I don't got no fucking last name. Hold up. Just listen here. And you'll like this.
I think technically your title would be the Defiler.
Anyway,
No,
You
I
guys
think
like soul
that is his
coins?
Middle name.
You guys like soul coins?
I got a few of those.
You like
Yes,
them?
we like soul coins.
Good.
I like
Yeah, I just
them.
unplugged my headset. I'm back.
So, do you like lots of soul coins?
Wait, was that Hamon or was that Chuckles?
Chuck.
Like, wait, you just said it.
Do you like lots of soul coins? Like a lot of fucking soul coins.
I mean, it made
Lots
Lots
sense.
of soul
to me,
coins
but,
to
like,
do
I'm
weird
down.
things to people.
Yeah, I'm kind of, like all vommy today because of that. Like,
He looks up at you and she says,
He's
Yeah.
pregnant.
"No. He's that boy's good. That's why.
Yeah.
Also-
pregnant with goodness.
If you're not
So
used to
what's
them,
your
if you're not
question?
used to them, you're gonna get you're gonna have a bad time with it. Don't try to hide. You know what? That's beside the point. Soul coins.
point is, we like
Is
soul
he
coins.
green?
Yes, he is green.
He is an Eladrin.
He's a green boy.
Oh, the
So he smiles and he says, once again, the unsettling smile, and he says, "Soul coins, that's the way the world goes round down here, baby. Everybody deals in soul coins. Gold only takes you so far. That motherfucking Mahadi, his flunkies sometimes take gold, buy and sell shit for it, but no. You want soul coins if you want to make it big down here. And boy, do I got something that'll make it big. You willing to listen?"
Say your
Kind of
piece.
scammy.
He says, all right, come on. Turn off those fucking... I can't concentrate with those things screaming in my ear. Can you turn off... Can you cut the engines?
I'll hold the brake and rev the engine a few times.
All right, come on. Just, can you... Yeah, it's easy to just talk on the ground, please.
I have the thought when you're doing a burnout in these things. It's just like screaming, just like, oh god, oh fuck. Just like, the full on, like, just like screaming and yelling exclamations of profanity.
Yeah, it's just a cloud of the things. So, what do you guys do?
What's your plan, Stan?
You jump out of that, you turn them off, jump out?
I think
Yeah.
Sange, when you take the
I'm not gonna hop out because I don't trust him to not have like some dudes like hanging out in bushes somewhere,
I
waiting
hop
to
out.
jump out and take our vehicles.
No, I mean,
I'll
that's...
put Churro to watch the backside, but I'll hop out with Sonya.
I'll turn off the engine, but I'll stay in the car.
Can I get my bike?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
take
roll
your
out
bike
to it.
out. Yeah. Roll the bike out.
Okay, so wait, is it on the back of the rug muncher?
Yeah.
The way you said yeah was just like the disappointed. It was like the ball breaker, like
Oh, yeah.
like, or the ball leader, not the ball breaker. Sorry.
The last time
Right.
I can like remember full on hearing that tone of disappointment was when I stuck my head in the sphere of annihilation.
Yeah.
Oh, that was disappointing. That was exciting.
Yeah, that was
It
something.
It was a, are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
It was kind of like that, aw, honey, kind of a tone.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
fun.
All right, so
Is it in the back of the rug muncher?
it is. It is in the back of the monkey muncher.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hop from the munchy part. Wait, can I access the inside from?
Yeah. It's in the. It's like there's a kind of like a cargo bay in the back.
It's like
Think,
okay.
when
No, but
in
from
the
where I
Dark
am.
Knight, when
Yeah.
Batman gets like down in the thing to shoot the gun.
Yeah, and then he
And
comes
it
out
is-
as the.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh,
Bad
yeah, you
idea.
got the cool one with the skull in the front with the two bullet. Yeah.
So you start it up, flip, and you can.
I'll whip it around.
With it real.
Yeah, and so he's just like
Sup, bitch.
you see him look
And I
at
give
you
him,
and he
like, a
raises an
nod.
eyebrow. Yeah, he raises an eyebrow and he goes, "Oh, you got a ride too? Aw, shit. Yeah, this is gonna be some good stuff. I can tell right now. Yeah, this is perfect. So.
This is Sweet Tooth.
Oh, you named it. Oh.
It's oh no, I didn't name it.
Yeah,
You
what'd you
didn't?
name your car?
It's always
Tyler?
had a name.
Yeah, it told me its name.
Wait, what?
Flip's just got a dead serious look. I'm like, no, I didn't name this shit. Like it
Are you
it told me.
are you huffing soul coin dust?
Just hitting the go-go
What are you
juice.
supposed to do with it?
What? It doesn't. Don't worry about it. You can name your bikes if you want to. That's fine. It's just in my experience, war machines don't last too long down here in Avernus. So don't get too attached to it.
Revs Sweet Tooth. Like a big ol' fuck you.
Okay, I get it. You like your bike. I like my bike too. My other defilers like their bikes as well until, well, the rest of the warlords, he points at like the demon grinder, threw them and their bikes in those things. So, yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is. It was.
It is.
No, don't worry. So
I wasn't laughing at him. I wasn't laughing. That was Erica, not Flip.
you ever heard of a soul train?
Yeah,
Play
Yeah,
saxophone?
all the fucking time.
I was pretty big
I was
into
like-
R&B for a while.
Oh, okay. If you guys know what the soul train is, so the soul train, well, that's just kind of the nickname that that people gave it down here in Avernus. But you see, he reaches into his pocket and he holds up a coin, a soul coin. He says, "This thing right here, this is minted down in the depths. Soul coins don't come from Avernus itself. No. Soul coins come from your boy. I fucking remembered this last time and I'm stupid.
Minoros.
Yeah, Minoros. From that place. That's where they're minted, right? But Zariel's war against the demons up here, that shit's costly. And she needs those soul coins in order to buy those Yugoloths. Those fucking mercenary sellswords that fight for either side depending on the highest buyer, yada yada yada. So she's constantly gonna be trying to get those soul coins, pay them off, get more of them on her side to tip the scales. How do they transport that? Well, that's where I have the inside info. Soul Train.
You had my attention, but now you haven't.
He smiles as you guys are all kind of like, he leaves, kind of like lets that linger. As he lets that linger, you hear.
Engine buzzing or spirit buzzing?
You look up and you can see 4 distinct shapes against the sky as 4 of those hell wasps descend down upon you guys.
Shit, bounce.
All right.
Friends of yours?
No, fuck hell wasps, kill them. And he like hunkers down behind his bike as 4 of them start to descend in your direction. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, let's burn these bitches. Oh, the big ones.
You're like,
Can we
wasps.
Can we wheelie so that way we can rev into the wasps?
They're in the air. You're gonna have a hard time unless you go off a jump of hitting
Sick
these
jump.
things.
Wait,
But it's
Do it.
possible is what I'm
hey,
hearing.
some of these are like ramps, by the way. I'm just pointing it out there.
Hamon, you need to obtain levitate. I mean, it's like 500 pounds, but you know.
Oh. Wait, there's gotta be a high-level spell that lets us do this, but we'll work on that later. If we
God,
survive long enough.
just like
we
the
will. We will Evil Knievel and get the Muncher up into the air to eat these things.
launch over 16 hell buses to hell munch a wasp.
Why not? If we're in hell, why not do that? Really?
I would like to smite with the hell muncher.
All right.
Oh
Well,
my god.
the boy Smiler is up first. So he goes, ah, fuck, shit, hell wasps. All right, we gotta take care of these motherfuckers. Okay, hold up. And he will, okay. 90 feet. Yep, he's gonna do that because that's too funny. So he snaps his fingers and he says, "All right, Hell Wasp, dance, bitch!" And he casts Otto's irresistible dance at it.
Nice.
Let's just say that one's close enough. I want it to be. So he actually no actually the thing is he could totally just like run up and be close enough to it. So he runs on the other side of where Flipsis is, and he will cast the Otto's irresistible dance at it. Okay, so that is a feature. Wait, it just dances. J fucking K. It just dances. Wow. Choose one creature that you can see. The target begins a comic dance.
Yeah, during its turn, then it can make a save during its turn.
Oh, okay. Please tell me it's walking.
Yeah.
Must
It
use
does.
all its movement to dance without leaving it space.
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah, so it just starts doing the safety dance in place. Bum, 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 bum,
Friends of mine.
There's like safety dance overlaid with like BFG division or
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
character. Yeah.
So he smiles and he looks and he just says, "That shit better be worth it. That used my other spell slot for my other favorite fucking spell." Okay. He looks over at you, Eclipses, and he goes, "Show me what you got." Your turn.
Show me what you've
Show me
got.
what you got.
Show me what you got.
So this one is currently, this Hell Wasp is currently dancing in the air. It's doing the fucking Looney Tunes frog. But yeah,
Exactly what I was thinking.
Hello, my darling. Hello.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's literally one of the heroes.
That
in
is a
Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
yeah. It's the fucking dancing Murloc. It is.
Yep.
So Smiler is concentrating on this. FYI. Flipsis is not concentrating. That icon off of her. Okay.
I'm looking.
You have advantage on attack rolls against it even if it is a ranged attack as well.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a bitch.
Oh, you're gonna jump on the.
I was already on it.
Okay.
I drove it out and I was over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now I'm gonna flip a bitch and be
Oh, quite literally flipping a bitch. Okay.
correct.
So you turn it around. Your action is going to be to steer it, though, just FYI. Otherwise, you're just going to be going 120 feet in one direction straight off the fucking map.
Oh, no, I literally okay, then can I hop off?
Absolutely, yes.
Or could I have started this off of it?
Yes, absolutely, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'm not actually on it. I'm just
Oh, and you could literally stepping off of it. You're not fucking seat belted into it or, like, strapped into that thing.
Okay, the other thing is, for this bitch, is, am I, like, underneath it, or is this technically, like, fine? Or do I have to be, like, here?
You have to be around it. Those things are a gigantic. Demon grinders are gigantic objects.
Okay, can I be here?
Yeah, sure.
Because there's like...
Yeah,
that's,
it's
like,
just don't worry about
on
that.
a ledge. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna be there. And then... I'm going to... how can she clap?
How can she clap?
Well, how can she clap?
She's like a woman twerking on stage. How can she clap?
I'm lightning bolting
Those two?
these two.
Clapping my ass
In a
keeps
line.
alerting the guards.
All right, go ahead. Let's lightning bolt it up.
I did.
Reach your hands out. All right, so this one is going to have unfortunately,
So
disadvantage against
I
this.
look over at what's his face at Smiler, and I'm just like, all right, because he's like, show me what you got, and I'm like, all right, and then I just fucking clap like.
Yeah, so the
straight out.
Hell Wasp who's dancing can't avoid the lightning bolt, will take the full force of that damage. The second one that you hit is rolling at normal and will save, so it takes half of that damage. That's still a butt ton of damage that's going
17.
into it. Yeah. So first one takes a full 34.
Anything flammable in the area.
There's just a crackle and smell of ozone as that thing just... Your lightning bolt cracks and echoes out of the kind of like canyon-y area around you. Okay, any bonus action that you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, Hamon, in the vehicle,
Yeah.
or like at least like inside straddling the vehicle, you see 3 of these things streaking, or 4 of these things streaking down to you. One of them inexplicably starts dancing, and then 2 of them get blasted by a bolt of lightning. 2 of the other ones are untouched and making a beeline towards you guys.
Yeah! You've really done it now. Okay, but,
take 1 point of
I take my
this
own
one
psychic
per bite,
damage.
Yeah. What the IRL version of 1 point of psychic damage? Just take a shot. But
I'm
anyways, this
sipping a
is-
good shot right
Yeah.
now.
Perfect. So this one got blasted, but still dancing.
That one, yeah, but it's looking really hurt.
Is it still dancing though?
Oh
Or
yeah.
does it stop?
Oh, it's still
Okay.
dancing.
I'm gonna assume that might hold. So in that case, this one got kind of tickled. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to point at it and do kind of a funny little symbol. And I say Vasago Gasav, and then he gets hexed. So bonus action cast
Ooh.
hex on that bad boy,
Hexed.
Gem Warlock boy.
which
Heck,
looks
well,
like well,
Yeah, I mean, you guys can
Nah, I
keep
know.
notice of this thing. Okay,
yeah.
so,
So it's gonna be like I
hex.
think interesting. I think it's gonna look like visually like what's the visual? I maybe get out of here, but the crown of thorns around a heart is like that around its head. Is what
Oh,
the
cool.
hex looks like right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the bonus action to do the other warlocky kind of thing, and we're gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Dude, Warlock, like early Warlock stuff is really
25,
good for
18.
Magic Initiate. Like,
Yeah.
you get so many good things from that.
Okay, so I just put this. Wait, so what are you doing? Bonus action to Eldritch Blast?
Bonus action. No, bonus action was to do hex, and then
Action
my
is
action
Eldritch
was to
Blast.
do the Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay,
'cause that's
FYI,
so
I have the
what?
dagger. I have the dagger out just in case you want to use it. I might
Oh,
make
okay.
another
Yeah,
one.
this turn I did not use it yet, but
I'll have it around.
Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Against which one? The hexed one?
yeah, this one here, the one I hexed.
All right, so the first Eldritch Blast fucking blasts into it, but then it notices you, turns its vision towards you, and the second one misses.
Oh, interesting.
I like how you said towards.
So they, do I notice that?
The wrong thing. Toots me.
Yeah. So it's like its action of turning or looking at me changed the. Well, either
It just
way,
it
it's a
misses on the
10,
second one. So 10
Gotcha.
force plus the hex damage, right?
which is 1d6, I believe, right?
Yeah.
6. So
Nice.
16. That's like, and that was necrotic. I need to make a. I'll make a
Cool.
thing for a hex.
No,
but
all
yes,
good.
there we go.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
then I'll use my movement to hop.
Hex
No,
is only.
I like where I'm at. I'm staying there.
Hex is only the extra 1d6 for yours, yeah? Your
Yes.
Stuff?
I believe so.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was as like
I'll
that's
just link it.
yeah.
It's like
You
Magic
deal.
Hunter.
Yeah, I tell you, it's you deal. So it's only myself.
All right.
Yep.
Do you move out of the war machine at all? You're
No,
basically
actually-
like looking out of the side of it, and that's kind of good. I
Yeah.
mean, you can take cover inside
like
of
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm staying there. I will have Churro jump out, but can't do too much yet. So Churro's gonna run to try to hide in.
Beneath the wheels of that thing.
Here-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, until they get closer.
Sounds good. Aphelion.
Poke my head out. The turret.
Yep.
I'll shoot at this guy because I have advantage on him, which means I shoot neutral.
Yes, you do.
15.
Misses.
Second
Sw-
one. Hwah.
That'll hit. So you steel yourself and you hit with the right. You aim
Yeah.
and
8.
thud into it. Still dancing, getting battered and fucking lightning to pieces. This thing is looking real rough.
I'm dancing.
Can dance all day. Try hit me! Try hit me! Anything else? You good?
I'm good.
Okay. The Hell Wasps. They ride. All right.
Oh wait, I dropped back down fully into the
Okay, there you go. Good
into
idea.
the war machine.
All right. So that one, the Hell Wasp, looks angrily in the direction of wherever the fuck it's trying to fly. It will. I'm gonna have it roll a Wisdom perception check just to kind of see if it notices that you duck down there. Definitely does.
It's fucking whack-a-mole.
It's gonna fly in and it's gonna try to attack you, but you do have cover within this turret. I do believe.
Well, I dropped like completely down into the vehicle.
Okay. So while in the vehicle, then it just looks for you and can't see you. So then it's gonna fly in this direction and go after a couple attacks at these guys. Okay. So first one's gonna be at Mr. Smiler. It comes flying in with its stinger. Yahoo! A 25 to hit. Will it hit Mr. Smiler? Absolutely. Dealing a nice 4 piercing damage, and then it starts to pump him with fire. He needs to then make a Constitution saving throw. How constitutional is he? Oh, he's good. So he's not poisoned, but he does take the full 15 damage. Okay. Then the talons lash out at you, Eclipsis. Sword Talon. Schwank! A 22 to hit you for 9 piercing damage as it slices across your tum-tum.
Is this still within 24 hours of that original?
Absolutely is.
Okay.
Okay. I need to make another Constitution check for Mr. Smiler. He saves. He's good to go. Okay. Other Hell Wasp, who is hexed, is going to take its eyes and go towards Mr. Hamon. It is trying to clank and bang at the side of this thing. I'll give you like full fucking cover in here actually, because it's super tough for
reach the bars kind of
yeah
thing.
yeah. Cause it's not like these war machines aren't like fully solid. So where is that shit? Cover. Full cover.
But is this? It's
So
a
you
melee
have
attack,
3.
right?
Yeah, it's 3/4. So you have +5 to your AC right now.
Oh, fuck yeah! All right.
So it comes
Nice.
flying in, a sting attack trying to hit you. A 12 will miss, and then a sword talon, a 19.
Thank God for cover. That misses because of cover, because I
Yeah.
have magic armor up.
So
Or
the
whatever it's called, mage armor.
and the stinger like glances off, sparks flying off the side of the tormentor of the uncrashable 2, and then it tries to rake its talon across it. More sparks as you duck out of the way. All right, Glimmer, it is your turn.
All right, I will look at the one who's dancing.
Yep.
Like, I love it so much. It needs some musical accompaniment. And you know those medieval paintings where the guys are playing the trumpets with their ass? I'm gonna
Fitting
pull out my
enough, those are-
flute.
Those
and,
are usually
mimic
associated with hell, by the way.
Perfect.
The butt trumpets are a hell thing.
They are.
And
Let me see
then
if I can actually hit it.
Okay.
then there's an earthquake and you fall on your flute.
Crits it.
Oh!
Ah!
resistant to
Tough luck.
acid.
Any bonus action?
Alright, yeah, alright. Well, yeah, just shoot this guy. He doesn't appreciate good music when he sees it.
Oh, nice. Hiss, bitch.
I like look back to like confirm, and then I'm just like, ah.
All right, shoot
Just
away.
like-
So you're gonna bonus
Oh.
action take out the swords, the sticks to snake's gun and take a shot at him.
No, it's inspiring.
Oh, inspiring. Okay.
Inspiration.
Inspiring
Damn.
shooty boy.
I tried to put oh. All right.
That's me.
The Hell Wasp, who is dancing,
Oh.
is going to dance, and then she'll be like, "Ba-na, ba-na, ba, ba-na, ba-na, dun," and I'm gonna have him make a Wisdom saving throw to try to break
The
out of this.
imagery of him doing that
Hello,
dance
my darling.
in the
Hello, my
air.
darling. Hello.
In
Yeah.
the air, though.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby.
He crits
Hello,
it.
my
Hello.
darling.
What
Hello,
the
my
Hello, my
ragtime.
ragtime gal.
So
Yeah.
he
What the
There you go.
Yeah.
Turn off your damn API.
He shakes his head. He's no longer dancing, but that's his full turn.
He unpolymorphs from Go.
dancing
Wait,
queen?
was that two crits, or was that is that just
That was there's back to back.
Same one.
Is that one was saving the vicious mockery, one was saving from the dance.
I think Ga is single-handedly the luckiest character we've seen in D&D.
Holy shit.
So Lulu sticks her trunk out of the fucking car and just says, "Go away!" And will trumpet of blasting at the
Oh,
yeah 20. Whoa!
Damn. Holy crap.
Damn, son. Jesus fucking Christ. So, Constitution saving throw for this Hell Wasp. DC 14. You watch as the Hell Wasp, who's trying to like rake its talons, ping, 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 ping. Her little trunk sticks out of like a hole and just goes, and just the Hell Wasp is destroyed. Absolutely decimated. Scatters to pieces, ashes, little burning, crispy, kindled ashes on the wind. And she goes, "Oh, oops."
It's got Thanos snap for that kid with the trumpet who's chasing that girl.
Yeah.
I'd like to use my I would like to use my reaction to head pat Lulu.
You're not in the same car as her. You cannot do that.
Never mind, never mind.
I must teach Churro this power. Yeah, you could. Hi, Churro. Actually, Churro's literally underneath it, so nope. Just don't move it, please, because I don't need to go
Just let me do my petting, please.
Yeah, you can pick Glimmer.
Glimmer, you're gonna get an attack here at 3/4 cover, +5 to your AC here. A sting at your head in the driver's seat, 17.
Miss it.
Then a sword talon, sunk, and an 8. The sword talon gets its fucking talon stuck in the fucking like window next to you, and you just have the scene of your little like oh, as it's like
I'm rolling up the window.
yeah, like no. It's stuck in there. You'll have advantage on attack rolls against it.
Ooh.
As it's like it's literally stuck in the window pane. Like you're trying to get out of there. Okay, Sonya, either in the driver's seat or ready to jump out. What are you gonna do?
I think Sanga's gonna just hop out, and then just like cool cop slide across the hood.
Yep. Oh yeah,
just
that
gonna
one's
get the correct side.
it's at level for you to hit it if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a bump.
At advantage, a 18 will miss.
Damn, son.
Yeah, these things are heavily armored, and 18 will
wow.
miss. So you cool cop slide, you just swing at it, but it's fucking writhing crazily, I guess, on top of the hood of the fucking muncher, and just like like a fish out of water, just flapping it.
Give me a donut.
Nope, no donuts for you. Smiler, he is going to. He is going to dash this way. No, there's one right in front of him. He can't move. He's gonna just slash 2 times and do a 19 and a 15. The first one will hit, dealing 8 piercing damage as he just says, "Have at you, bitch!" and slices into that one. Flip.
Can we just replace the screaming with that, like a really thoughtful soul?
Just Minecraft villager. Oof, oof,
Yeah.
oof, 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 oof.
One of these souls
Please
just
no.
a Roblox character.
Or it's like any of the noodle armed boys trying to open a goddamn
Yeah, sarcophagus.
sarcophagus in Divinity.
Okay, what are you up to, Flip? Where'd you go?
I scooted over one.
Oh, you can't do that
Why?
because you're gonna be in Smiler. Unless you want to be in Smiler.
Wait,
Too
why?
deep.
How would I be in Smiler?
You can't occupy the
Because
same
he's-
pace as Smiler.
I'm not. He's over here.
No, he's not.
He's right
Right there.
there.
Oh.
It's the artist formerly known as Smiler.
Well, when I was looking at the screen just now, he was here.
Well, that sucks. But he's not there.
So.
Doing some jang.
Then I want to be in Smiler.
Nice, but you can't.
Hot.
This might be our last moment.
She can't end her turn there, right? She can push through him now, yeah?
Yeah.
Um,
You can move through
no,
the
but I
spaces,
don't-
double a
I'm
movement,
not-
and then not as long as you don't end your turn there.
I'm not trying to leave the.
You could
fuck
just
is
go
it called?
stand. You get the attack range.
Thank you.
You could just step inside him, do what you want to do, and then step back.
Solid Friday night.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like, step inside, do what I want to do.
And
like-
then move back when you're done, because you can't
You just
end your
can't-
turn.
Oh,
there,
you
but
needed the
there.
Hell Wasps. Thought you meant do what I want to do to Smiler, and then.
Yeah, I mean, you can do
And
what you
then
want to do to
move.
him too. Like,
Your
Okay.
action is your
Okay.
action.
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
Like, I'm assuming you want to line up a lightning bolt with these two boys.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I just wanted to move. But I think. Ooh, do I want to do this? I mean, how's this one looking?
Very healthy.
That one's really healthy. What about
Oh,
this
that's-
one?
That one looks like it's about to fall apart.
Perfect.
That's gonna got cracked. Okay.
It is about 20 feet in the air, though.
That one looks like my sanity.
Yeah.
Oh, that part's not a problem.
Yep.
Because what I'm going to do. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm right about here, like
This is what I think it's gonna be.
20 feet up in the air. Just right about there
Okay.
between the two of them. Actually, wait.
You probably want to do it a little bit higher, I'm assuming. I'm
Could
thinking of.
I? 1, 2.
You do
that's
it
10.
right there, it's gonna hit your boy fucking Muncher. Monkey Muncher will get hit by a spell.
Monkey Muncher is not 20 feet tall.
It absolutely is 20 feet tall.
He's a
It
big boy.
is?
Yes, it's a
It
giant.
is gigantic.
It is gigantic.
How tall is it?
20 feet tall, at least.
Exactly 20 feet?
Yeah.
No, at least 20 feet. And how high are
Look up
these
my
guys?
hell measuring tape.
They're above. Yeah, hell measuring tape. They're
Wait,
about.
so it's taller than it is wide? Oh no, because it's 20 feet wide.
It is 20 feet wide.
So,
It's a
I
big
imagine
fucking.
it wouldn't be 20
Here,
feet tall. It's
the reason
probably
the reason I was laughing is the description of the demon grinder is so funny. A demon grinder is a bulky armored coach that rumbles loudly as it crushes obstacles and enemies in its path with the help of a swinging wrecking ball. Iron jaws are mounted to the front of the vehicle, which handles like a garbage truck.
Garbage trucks are not 20 feet tall.
Nah.
It just handles
But
like
this
one.
is
It just handles like a garbage truck.
This is L's garbage truck.
Yeah, I would
It's tall.
say, just based off of what I'm looking at, it's probably like 20 feet long, probably like 12-ish feet tall, and 12-ish feet wide.
Okay,
But
basically,
mechanically, it's a 20 by 20.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for a 10-foot radius spell. If I did it
Above 'em,
these
yeah,
guys
You could hit them both.
by 10 feet, could I avoid this?
Yes, yeah. You just have to do it above them.
And could I get all 3 of them by
Nope.
doing it like here?
Nope. There's no way you're gonna reach all 3. You're reaching 2 or 2.
Yeah, don't worry, we're probably gonna melt this other guy because he's stuck.
Right, because he's up in the air. Yeah.
Which one are you gonna melt?
This one's
Yeah.
stuck on the ground. This one's at
Okay.
ground level. This one is slightly above it. So you're gonna have to. Might as well just cast it over there.
So I'd have to
I
do
got
it
some.
yeah,
I
then
got
I'd
some.
have to do it
don't
here
worry,
anyway.
I got
Yeah.
some juicy plans for you guy.
I'm gonna do this one about 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast level 2. Yeah, I'll cast it level 2. I'm doing a shatter.
Oh yeah, I love shatter.
What does it look like?
I mean, it basically looks like I've lost my fucking mind.
Sick.
Because the loud ringing noise is coming almost internally, so it looks like a scream coming from me, but it's not like a physical scream. Like it's more a manifestation of a scream that's then projecting from this spot, and it's kind of almost like everything freezes for a moment and then thunder crackles through this frozen thing and just kind of like,
What was it that you said you wanted it? You described it when you were telling me about it. Like it's the sound of like a glacier or like an iceberg cracking.
It's like an iceberg like cracking and then like shattering apart because of like this thunderous like it's basically a combination of my two dichotomous halves. So the thunder and the ice that you guys have seen pieces of.
It's like lightning striking an iceberg.
Yeah, and then causing it to then shatter in like this intense
They both fail.
sound.
So they both fail. The one that had been tap dancing, who has just regained its sanity, looks at you angrily, and suddenly there's a and it just turns into mush. It's gone.
Oh hell yeah!
The other one gets blasted for the 11 thunder damage. You see its wings start to kind of get shredded by it, but maintains its level. Any bonus action, Flip?
Nope.
Okay, come on, plans, do them.
Oh, we got some plans, and I didn't plan this ahead of time, but serendipitously, this is a great combo. Bonus action, I'm going to move the kind of the floating chains of the hex over to this bad boy who's stuck. So
Okay.
he's not hexed, because that's the bonus action I can do, because I got die.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at 4th level. So you see 7 of the pokers over my head in the arc, and they just start machine gunning in.
Fucking
and
just
every
needler.
single one of those, and every single one of those also triggers hex.
Wait, what?
Is there
Yeah.
gonna be
Wait.
attack?
It's every
Uh,
damage.
No way.
I think it's once per turn.
Let me look. You place a curse.
Here,
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra one.
With an attack.
hit it with an attack.
Yup.
Every time you hit it with magic missile,
Jesus
that's an attack.
Christ, that's nuts.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
Yeah, I didn't realize this before I got this, but
That
that's
is
awesome.
actually, yeah.
As written.
Well, and okay,
That's
like
insane.
post and just for sanity's sake, post magic missile again, like the text of
Oh,
magic missile.
Yeah. Just to make sure that I'm.
Is it like an attack?
No. I just need the
yeah,
I need the text because I don't want to be like
trying-
super. This is really cool if this works because I love this combo.
Yeah,
Cool, yeah.
it's just not work. I have to copy paste it because it's not.
No, that's fine. You create 3 glowing darts. Each dart hits a creature.
I mean, each dart is an attack.
Each dart hits a creature of choice. You can see it strikes simultaneously. Although I've been flavoring it as like machine gun. but
Okay,
Sure.
so
Hmm.
if there's
You
ever any
split them up?
question from 194 in the player handbook, if there's ever any question about whether or not something you're doing counts as an attack, the rule is simple. If you're making an attack roll, you're making an attack.
But that doesn't work for magic missile then.
No,
But it
because
does.
There's no roll.
Well,
It
Because
is not
there's
counted
damage,
as an
but there's a
attack.
damage.
according
There's
to
a
the
damage.
player's handbook.
But
There's
there's
a
a damage
damage
roll
roll each
associated
time,
with
though.
it.
Hold up, Jeremy. The
This is
hex spell
interesting.
benefits attacks, which means something that is called an attack that includes an attack roll. Spells like magic missile and fireball invoke no attacks. Jeremy Crawford.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Crawford
Yep.
fucked up my thing.
It's fine.
Fine.
Crawford, you son of a bitch.
No, it's a
Fine,
cool.
it's
I like
cool.
I love the idea,
Yeah,
but that
'cause
is
that'll be overpowered
pretty-
as fuck.
you
Yeah.
could
Yeah, like
you
2
could
first
like
level spells.
yeah, that'd be nuts.
That'd be as a first level spell, you would have the equivalent, better than the equivalent of 3d10 for a first level. No, 3d10
also, you wouldn't
plus
be
6.
able to cast a spell for what first level spells.
Oh,
No,
it's not a
but
spell.
its hex had to be a
moving
separate
hex
turn.
is a yeah, this is the second
Yeah.
turn. This is not the first turn of casting hex. This is
Oh,
the
you
second-
moved it. You moved it.
Yes, it's moving the hex.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Because that's not how my understanding was. Can I change my
Yep.
action then?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm go ahead and use my action.
Cool
then just
idea,
to-
but yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like, wait, this is insane. How have I never heard this before? Makes sense. It doesn't actually work. So we'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast this guy 2 times. Who's right here?
Full time.
Okay.
At advantage.
Okay. That's the first one missed then.
Yep.
The second one.
19 will hit. Yep, both 19s
All right.
hit. Just
Nice.
hit.
So 9 plus, so 10 total damage into that guy.
Okay, yeah.
And then since he's stuck, advantage is for anyone who attacks it while he's stuck.
Yeah, until he pries his hand off on his turn, basically.
Is this guy also at ground level? I can't remember. You
Yes,
said
he
was,
is.
right?
He just
okay.
swung
Charo's running. Yeah, Charo's
underneath.
He's gonna go nibble at his.
All right.
Titan? I don't know. Yeah.
Aphelion,
And I'll stay. Yep.
go ahead.
Poking my head out.
Yep, climbing up. 10, like basically 10 feet of movement to climb up to the top.
Apparently I'm drawing on accident. Okay, so I'm gonna aim at the guy that's on our vehicle.
Get off my fucking car!
And this is at normal because I'm a poisoned boy. 24
Hits.
for 8.
Thuds into him. Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's healthy.
Yeah, I'll just shoot him again.
No
Another
poison
hit.
arrow, please.
For 6.
Yeah, just blow up in fucking Glimmer's face. All right.
Yeah.
Aphelion, you're on here twice for some reason. I'm gonna take off the 13. I don't believe that was you for some reason. Okay.
No, I don't even see it.
All right. So this other Hell Wasp, who is now in the face of these two, once again, is gonna just do the same thing. First attack is gonna.
Was it because it was probably because of my other token
Possibly.
in a previous fight? See,
Oh,
I
wait,
overrode one of them, but not the other.
One is going to be, for this first attack, one is going to be Smiler. I'm going to do 2. One is Smiler. Okay. Okay, so just like the same previously, a Sting at Smiler. A 22 will hit, and then a Talon at Flip. So the Sting at Smiler deals 5 and 4, 9 damage. He needs to make 2 Constitution saving throws. Probably is going to be okay with this, hopefully. First one's fine. Second one, the second one he fails, but it doesn't really matter because the dancing is over anyways. So he didn't even need to roll that. The Talon attack on Flip is 11 piercing damage as it cuts across you. Glimmer.
All right.
Wait,
look at
the
the one who's
Talon,
Talon is 11 damage on you. Flip.
where? Why is it 11?
Because it's 11. It hit you for a 26. Hits you. Sword Talons. 26
But
hits.
it says 5 and 4.
Yes, I know, and because I rolled the sting damage first.
Oh.
You don't take fire damage. Sorry, I know you like fire damage. Glimmer, as this thing is just scraping and slapping against the window. The wings just like flapping, trying to get his talon out of the fucking metal.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "You bees can get some of these," and I'm gonna grab my crotch. And,
Nice.
I love it and I hate it at the same time.
right?
Fuck you.
It fails it. Nice. Okay. It just. So it's gonna have advantage on attacks against it. So it takes 3 psychic damage.
And then I'm gonna smoke this hoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say, Hex does work with Scorching Ray.
Yes, because there's an attack with that.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty good.
That would be a good one for sure. Oh, Glimmer plus Hex combo.
It doesn't work for me though. So.
Yeah. Woo! Nice at advantage, and it's now it's neutral because you're in melee combat with it, so you just shoot your fucking serpent gun. You're just like, fuck you, bitch, and just. So 4 poison damage against it hits, and immediately you got the fucking
Please tell me the snake killed it.
No, this thing is still healthy. There's suddenly a snake is writhing around on top of it. Okay.
Just imagine a flurry of wings and legs.
Yeah,
and
just. Lulu. Well, Snake rolls initiative.
A wildly wiggling noodle.
Snake will go right after Lulu, even though it's an 8. Alrighty. Oh, it actually does go at the bottom, huh? Okay. Lulu charges forward. Tries to tusk this bitch. At advantage. There you go. Good job, Lulu. Yeah! 5 piercing damage against it. The Hell Wasp now wrenches its hand out of there, so there's no advantage on it anymore from the from being stuck, but there's still advantage from it being fucking insulted, I guess. And it is going to try to slap you 2 times, Glimmer. So with in the helm, you have, what is the helm's thing?
+5, 3/4.
No, helm is, yeah, 3/4. Wow, yeah, that's some fucking great cover. All right, so +5 on the sting, a 26. Will that hit you?
First one should be a disadvantage from the mockery.
Oh, the mockery makes disadvantage. 19.
Yeah. Miss it.
Great.
Nice.
So then it angrily stabs its fucking its stinger into the thing, misses, and then a 19 on the other one, which will miss you.
Misses.
So it's just angrily. I'm gonna have the snake go right now. The snake angrily tries to bite at it. Yeah, a 22 hits it for. Wow, what?
Go snake.
That's a lot of poison damage, dude. What the fuck? Okay, saves on the con save. So still, that's 4 damage total on this thing.
Dude, this snake is gonna carry us to victory.
So I was realizing why this is a bonus action, because if you gave this to a fighter who just fanned the hammer's snakes,
Snake.
just blah, 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 roll, fan the hammer again.
Oh no. Okay, I feel like this needs to be a thing.
Sonya,
Fastest snakes in the
are you gonna finally decimate this thing?
Gatling snake.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ass.
Time.
Bust his ass in. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there we go. So 10 bludgeoning damage on the first one.
And then another bit there.
Another, how
Yeah.
much is that? 13? 12.
It's 13.
13?
13.
How do you kill this thing as it's on the windshield trying to fucking slap at your boy Glimmer there? A snake riding on its back.
I think
Second hit.
I missed the first last time. I kind of just kind of look at the weapon in my hand and just kind of kiss it and be like, "Oh baby, I didn't mean to do you wrong like that." And then just kind of whack right on the back of the head sort of thing. Just kind of goes right through it.
Oh, it totally turns into a
motherfucking wasp. Okay, so yeah, you splat that thing. Guts and fiery bits just cascade over the windshield where Glimmer is just like, oh, turn on the windshield wipers.
Ew.
Ew.
Snake drops to the ground angrily. Smiler looks over to you, Sonya, and goes, well, that's some fucking great shit. I knew I picked some real good people when I when I stopped you in the middle of the road. All right, let's one of them left.
This is where he gets tragically skewered.
Yeah.
It's like
He
I
gets,
made a
picked
good
up and dropped
choice.
on one of those spikes.
Doom, 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 doom. He's gonna attempt to cast confusion on this thing. Oh, no. Because he's a cool motherfucker, he actually gets to do 1 attack. And then he can also use a spell instead. So he hits him with one of the attacks, and then he'll cast confusion. Because this guy's cool. Alright. So Smiler, well, he attacks once, hits, and then he casts, he goes, bada bada boo! And he tries to confuse the guy. Oh, 10-foot radius sphere. Uh-oh.
We all getting.
Nah, he's gonna be smart about it. Let's just. Well, the guy has to now make a wisdom save.
He'll just graze the ass.
Yeah, the grazes the ass, confuses the ass of the bee. The bee is now confused. Hell Wasp now.
That is where a bee's brain is, don't you know?
Bee's brain is in butt. He is confuddled. Why is there no question mark icon? That should totally just be a question mark icon. Its brain's busted. Flip! It is confused. What are you going to do against it? Right there in your face. Slash you with its talons. You'll have advantage on your next... No. Smiler should have had advantage, but he hit it, so we're good. Go ahead.
I mean, so wouldn't that have taken the advantage away?
Yes, it would have. He would have gotten a 27 to still hit. Okay. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I mean, in the sense that, like, I probably would not have advantage, right?
No, you're not going to have advantage.
Okay. I am just... How's it looking?
Looking decently healthy. It's starting to show damage, though.
Still? Okay. I will... I'll keep with the lightning theme. No, I'll witch bolt it.
The witch bolt crackles out, arcing from your fingertips as it lances over the top of it, missing it completely. Fires off into the sky.
Oh. That would have been a disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, because you're like
Ranged.
at range. Yeah, so.
Oh, no, but it's in the...
No, it's on the
Air.
ground. No, it's on the ground next
Oh.
to you. It's right in your face. It was
It
attacking
would have
you.
been a disadvantage anyway, so...
The bee
Yeah.
totally did that like anime deflect and it flies off into the distance, like explodes in midair.
All right. Well, that sucks. Any bonus action?
Nope.
Oh no, you can't do that. Never mind. Just fucking kidding. Come on.
Best game.
Alright, this thing looks, it's been hit a bit, right?
Yeah, but you can't see it.
Yeah. Oh, because it's behind the big
Yeah, it's behind your garbage truck.
Fuck. Will it take extra actions to exit this vehicle? Or can I just
No,
run?
you can just run. It's just movement. There's no fucking doors.
Okay.
The Tormentor
Okay.
is basically a dune buggy.
Gotcha. So, Sonny's there, so can I get to here?
Yeah,
Without...
easy. You could get even
Okay,
further
so
if you
we'll-
want to get on the other side of the one more up.
To that in the corner?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds good. Sure. And I can look over the motorcycle and over...
Oh yeah, the
Smiler.
motorcycle's like a fucking 2-3 feet tall. You're not that short.
Alright. Yeah, since I got debate on my last combo, we're gonna do the actual one that
2
works here.
feet
So,
tall.
Do you want to move your hex? Bonus action.
yeah, well... Now that I see it, does it look hurt?
Yeah, I mean it
Like,
looks
I mean, I'm
injured.
ignoring the combat. It's been hurt. Okay. Yeah, what the hell? I want to make the combo happen. So we're gonna move the hex to it. The chains around this guy, and now I'm going to go ahead and cast at 3rd level, Scorching Ray.
There you
So
go.
there'll be four total rays that lance out. Just the same thing you've seen before. Vortex. I know I have it here somewhere. Scorching Ray. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So
3 of them hit. One of them misses. This is gonna be big
Perfect.
dick damage.
all right, 1, 2. Okay, that's very consistent. That's
So-
20
Yeah.
something plus 1, 2, and 3.
So 22 halved because it has immunity to fire.
Okay, so it's 11. Then plus this is all shadow then. So that's 22. So it's 24 total damage then.
Yeah, this thing suddenly is looking extremely messed up. As
Oh,
it's
it
barely
survived.
maintaining. Yeah, it's barely your last hex roll, unfortunately.
It's too
It's
little.
barely maintaining altitude. Its wings are falling apart. It's looking like it's got holes in it. Aphelion, take care of it.
Churro does give advantage. Again, still nipping at the heels.
All right, Aphelion, you'll have advantage on this.
Whoop, poke my head up. At advantage, so at normal. Longbow.
First one misses.
And second one's at disadvantage.
You're inspired.
Oh, I am.
Oh, you are inspired. Use it. Hits.
24.
4. How much? 7.
Nice.
Lots
How do you
sevens.
kill this thing?
I pop up, and I hit it 7 times. No.
So it's facing. It's like it's
Bam,
it's
bam, 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 bam.
it's barely maintaining altitude. It's about to try to sting a Flipsis and slash her one more time. Its back is turned
Yep,
to you.
I just shoot through both of its wings, and it just falls face first into the ground. And I'd say cracks its neck, but like it's an exoskeleton.
Its
so,
head
like,
pops off. You decapitated it. Good job.
Yep.
So, after it, like, as combat ends here, we now are just, like, in, Smiler looks to you all as this thing is dead on the ground, and he just says, hot fucking damn. That is Awesome. I knew when I saw you. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. This, you guys are great. You're gonna be the ones. This soul train is going down. This soul train is going down. Sonya. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Snake tries to bite you.
God, Glimmer, get your
Hey,
cooked
hey,
pasta
boy.
off me.
You know what? Actually, can I do one thing?
Or
Uh-huh.
what happened? We give it the stomping.
Was it
At the end of this combat, as the last thing dies, I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to move the hex to Smiley.
Smiler. Okay.
Smiler. And the thing I forgot to say was what it has a disadvantage, or is it disadvantage on an ability check? I gotta pick one.
Yeah.
I choose one ability. So it has to be an ability.
Yeah. So like a type.
So it's gonna be. I'm saying ability would include like a perception and deception, all that stuff, right?
No, it's actually
It's-
you
So
say
those are skills.
no. You
Oh.
literally say strength, dex, something like that.
And
Charisma.
it's everything that involves
Yeah.
that. So it's
In that case, I say
saving throw.
I'm gonna say
it's,
charisma. It's disadvantage on charisma.
Great. Okay. Good to know. All right. So he like, there's a moment where he's just like, man, must have been that. There's no,
there's a
I know
visual
there's no like, there's like no visible thing or anything like that.
He can't see it, but we could. I would say that
Yes.
maybe just for us, we can see it. But
Yeah. But he's just like, must have been that hell wasp venom. You guys are good. You're real good. And everybody okay? Everybody good? You good? We all good?
Yeah.
I think we all do.
Untouched.
He looks over at you, Flipsis, and he's just like, oh, shit, sweetie, you got slashed a couple times. You good, girl?
I mean, I'm all right.
All right.
And
All
I-
right,
I,
all right,
like,
all right, all right.
Swallow heavily.
Yeah. All right.
You need a little pick me up.
Wouldn't hurt, but I'm fine.
I'll just hop out and give you a quick poke.
whoa, hold
Oh
up.
boy, inappropriate.
Quick poke. So yeah, 8 HP.
Zoop.
Little pick me up, just a little one.
Whew.
And
I kind of
then-
do like a shake out. You're like, that feels good, thanks.
Yep. And then I'll just like immediately like roll back in.
Back into the
Smiler. So Smiler puts his arms out, and he's just like, all right, well, shit. You guys are the real deal. You guys took care of those hell wasps. Those would have fucked me up real good if I was just here by myself. Another bite
Are you
from the
here by
snake.
yourself? Oh, the snake's still alive.
It's fucking.
A
22 to hit you, Sonya. For one, give me a Constitution save.
I'm sorry, we might need to put it down.
You
Right, we have
you
to
save
put it
on the
down.
Constitution save, so you take a total of
I aim at Sonya.
3 damage. No, you take a take a total of 3 damage, and you guys watch as the snake biting as Sonya's just going to with the snake biting into his ankle. It just suddenly goes rigid, fucking goes twang, and turns back into a stick.
Did I
Pick
just
up the
give
stick.
that snake a boner?
Give him a stiffy.
I mean, son, it's you. What would you expect?
Yes. Good point. Your flattery is noted.
Yeah, the sticks to snake gun. It does say that it will 3 rounds. So that was 3 rounds of snake. So there you go.
Next time, I'll just have to put it down by aiming at another snake at its head and just pulling a trigger.
Snake just kills snake, creates more snake. Oh no.
Mm.
So Smiler looks at you all and he just is like, so I do owe you some, so maybe you'll get a bigger cut when it comes to the Soul Train heist, but I didn't finish talking to you about what was going on. Yeah, so the Soul Train comes up from Minaros, brings the soul coins on its way to one of the big watchtowers that Zariel maintains along the Styx. she picks it up in her fortress there and distributes it amongst her armies. But here's the thing: we can intercept it, and looks like you guys already got the rides to do it. See, I've been casing the Soul Train for like months or whatever long it has been now, and yeah, I got some insider information. We're gonna score big. You guys in?
And you're just going to trust this information to some random people driving around.
To be fair, they're very handsome people.
I would like to
Yeah.
insight check him.
No,
Go
but,
ahead.
Of course, son, you're very handsome. I would trust you with my life. But to be fair, it's
At
kind of weird.
disadvantage. Oh yeah.
Well,
He's a
I
genuine
guess
looking dude. Go ahead, Eclipsis.
I mean, there's a piece of me that's just like, your voice is sounding awfully shaky. Do you have any confidence in what you're talking about?
I mean, yeah. The Soul
Still
Train.
not super convincing. I really need you to just be I'm not even trying.
We got
to do
this. We got this.
anything.
No, I know. He's just and
I'm
he's
just
like,
just be confident.
Look
We
at
got
this.
this.
We're gonna do
Fucking
great.
saying.
yo, we got this. We got a
You
chin.
have the personality. We saw yourself handle yourself amazingly in that combat. You're always gleaming and shining since I have seen you. I'm basically just gonna compliment this guy for a minute, and I'm going to
Ooh.
see if this posts.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. Enthralling
Oh.
performance. Very nice. You're like, babe, you are so good. You're the bomb.com.
Flexing on those wasps.
So you're actually going to be doing, oh, nice. So,
I don't think I could compliment someone for 15 seconds.
wisdom saving
don't
throw.
know.
So wisdom saving throw. So that's not the charisma, so it's not, he's going to have,
Okay.
but
But that's
he sucks at wisdom. So there you go.
Ooh,
It affects him.
Nice.
He,
nice.
well. Also, if he wanted to be affected by it, wouldn't it work?
I guess so. But he's kind
Why
of,
would
I mean, he's still wary of you guys. I just love the fact that he's able to make a fucking wasp just dance. And Otto's irresistible dance is just a fucking, it dance. You just dance, bitch.
Dance
So,
for me, dance for me,
it,
dance for
yeah.
me.
So he,
I really want to make like a gunslinger character that has that.
says
It'd
dance.
Just be like dance.
Yeah, and then you could fucking really shoot it well.
Shoot the ground. Yeah.
So he smiles at you, Glimmer, and he just says, you know what? You are right, and you are right as well. I didn't get any of your names. As I said, I am Smiler, the Defiler. Miss, what is your name? He kind of gives a little bit of a bow of his head and looks at you. Ellipsis.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc. Nice to meet you. You, my Scorching Ray casting friend. He looks over at you. Hamon.
Hamon Berico. And this my pig over here is Churro.
Churro. Yeah, Churro.
Yeah.
It scuttles out from beneath the monkey muncher and gives him a look, like a squinty-eyed look.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With the bandolier and the teardrop tattoo. It's one
Looks
hard
at him, takes a hoof, crosses it across his neck, looks at him again. And you, my handsome-chinned fellow, your name?
It's Sonia Montesquieu.
Oh, amazing name. Golden
Yes.
Boy, you?
Lover of all that shimmers, I'm Glimmer.
All that shimmers. Oh yeah, of course. How could I? And Overwatch McSharpshooter up there.
It's John Cena.
No,
No, I'd give him my real name. My name is Filion Castiel.
Well, fuck, guys. I Flip. You can call me Flip.
Oh,
you're Joan.
he
That's
smiles.
better-
He's
that's
just like,
better
I
than
didn't
name."
think it was Joan at all. That's such a boring name for such a interesting-looking individual. Flip, it is nice to meet you,
Should I
Aphelion,
take offense
Glimmer,
to that?
Sonya, and Hamon.
She's not nearly chawed enough to be Joan of Arc.
So,
And
would you be
resistant to
in?
fire.
Would you be in
Yeah.
for this? Would you be in for this heist? You think you can help me
So,
take this Soul
Smiler.
Train?
Smiler, again, you seem very competent. I'm just curious as to why you would again, as Flip here said, why would you trust so many strangers about this information? Please speak. And I'm going to use my other ability.
Just
Yes.
barred this bitch up.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, you're dancing on him.
It's like I have an opportunity to do my stuff.
Yeah.
My thing that
That's a good
everything
one.
here is immune to charm with. Basically, I cast command, and he automatically fails the spell if he is charmed, which he...
Dude, what the fuck? The
Wow.
glamour bard combo. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's busted.
That's
If you can
great.
charm things.
Yeah, and he is not immune to charm. So he looks to you and he says, "Oh, okay, fine. Nobody else likes me here in Avernus, and Mad Maggie, she's my friend, but she's not gonna be giving me any of her resources for this heist. She thinks it's crazy, and it is crazy. Nobody's been able to steal, or nobody's been able to actually hijack the Soul Train. It's unheard of. But when I saw you guys approaching, flagged you down because why not? And now that I've seen you guys in action, fucked up those hell wasps.
Yeah,
And
but
fuck
those
yeah.
were bugs, not legions of devils.
It's not legions of devils on this thing. It's not like it's guarded, but it's not like heavily guarded. They don't expect anybody to assault it. The thing is moving quickly enough that it just gets from Mineros to Styx without interruption.
Let me guess. You have a way to try to stop this train.
I have a way to try to stop it, and I know what's on it. That's my thing. That's the value of my information.
And you need some hot bodies to go do this for you.
No,
Yes.
if it fucks with Mineros, I'm in.
You know, we kind of have a goal already.
He looks at you and he says,
Dude.
if your goal is to here in Avernus for a extended period of time, this will only help you.
Is there
Here's
a
my
downside if we get-
here's the
oh,
thing. Here's the thing. 25% cut. Mine. 75%, you all. Get to keep it, walk away with it. Whatever it is.
And how much is on this train? You say you know.
I don't know it changes from time to time. The minting process for Minoros is unpredictable. Souls are not, constant low.
If I want to do the
lulls,
calculation, do you have a range? Give me a range of souls.
100 plus.
100 is the minimum, you say?
Correct.
I see.
What's the time window on this opportunity?
Now, if you would like to roll some dice, like what dice would you roll to determine that
Oh
amount?
god.
None at all. The window of opportunity, though, my golden friend. It's up to you all. It can happen. The Soul Train. Well, it'll run in a day or two. You guys can tell me if you want to be part of this.
What is a day here?
We do hear hell is hell hours and hell minutes. What is a hell day?
If you already are, I can tell you already are on something. You're already on some sort of errand or some sort of, excursion here in Avernus, and that's fine. That's fine.
Plans.
I understand you have plans, but
Do you have like a sending stone? Like we could.
no. Fuck. Can I cruise with you? I don't have a crew anymore.
Oh, so pathetic.
Can
oh
you?
my god.
And a turret.
I got my bike. He points to
Got
his
a resume?
Yeah. Do you have two references we could quickly contact?
Yeah, reliable sources.
They're all dead.
Oh right.
Well,
we
are
can't
they
speak
here
with
in
them.
hell? Could we go find them?
No, not really.
This is the worst interview ever. I love it.
All right.
What do you bring to the table?
He looks at you and he says,
What do you see yourself doing in 5 years?
"What?"
Do you think you'll be a good culture fit?
Guys, one question at a time.
They'll overload
Have you
him.
never
He
interviewed?
says, "What
Yeah.
I can do?" And then he kind of closes his eyes, and there's a moment of calm as he casts a spell that Glimmer recognizes.
Oh.
And suddenly around you guys, the hellish terrain the hellish and spiked and dry terrain that exists disappears as he says, "I don't belong here. I'm here against my will, and I just want to find a way out." And he casts hallucinatory terrain. As he makes the area around you at 150 fucking foot cube range, suddenly you guys are transported away from what seems to be the hellish landscape of Avernus to what looks like, well, you guys, I actually doubt any of you ever really recognize it. You see this kind of almost phantasmal terrain appear before you. He transports you into his memories of the Feywild.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
As suddenly you're in with like purple trees. The grass is like this mixture between blue and green. You see strange creatures walking
we're on
through the
peyote.
area. Yeah, you're fucking all of a sudden
I
on
had
a
good berry
peyote
that
trip.
let me see this once before.
But ironically, and it's just like the weirdest thing because it's like as the camera pans around, we're watching this beautiful like scenery of the Feywild with these like the druidic trees. You can see like deer walking throughout the bushes, and then the camera pans over and we just see like the fucking Uncrashable 2 and the Monkey Muncher just like just like
in the middle of it.
just
Very
parked in the
out of
middle of this area.
I like to imagine that like there's like vines and stuff growing through them.
Yeah.
Like
it looked like they've been abandoned. Yeah, I like
they've
that
been
idea.
reclaimed by the territory.
Yeah, and he just says, he looks around. I want to go back home, and I can't now. And you're the first folks in a long time that I've seen that look like you're able to maybe change that.
Huh.
So if I can stick with you for a little while, I can finish whatever errand you're on right now, but help me with the soul train, and I'll help you, and I can finally buy my way home.
I mean, this is cute and all. Your this world you've transported us to. I definitely feel like I'm on something. But that still doesn't quite answer the question of what do you have to offer us. Sure, you offer us your help, but what?
I mean, information obviously is on the table.
He smiles. He says, "Yes, I know
His
what defends.
abilities.
I know what defends that soul train, and what creatures are on that soul train. Trust
But
me,
we're
there's
only going to the Soul Train because of you.
Yeah, but we do get the money too. Like, you know, I would
He
say
Also, we
I
get to
would
fuck up with Hell's
personally.
economy.
Yeah, we do get to fuck with Hell's economy, and that's fun. But the
He's
his
offering
abilities for one.
He's offering himself as
I would say that I would want personally, if we're gonna do this, want a little bit more of a cut than 75%.
fine. 80%.
That's almost even.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I'd say that's agreeable if it's agreeable to everyone else.
I am fine with this because I saw you make a wasp dance, and that's something I've never seen before, and I'm okay with this.
Yes.
Fine.
Also, we kind of need someone to run our wrecking ball.
Oh, what? I'm not running any wrecking ball. I got my ride over there.
I
Points
I
to
mean,
the
can
devil's
sit in
ride.
the back of the. I can sit in the back of this bitch.
So I have to ask you though, do you have any entity in particular in Avernus that you would want to avoid dealing with, in case we have to deal with something that you will have a. How do
If
say,
you can get rid of any of the warlords, Bitter Breath, Feonir, or Prince Corseps,
What about
I'll
the
be
big guy?
forever in your debt. Also
Every
the
time I hear
judge,
Prince
but
Corseps, I just assume he's like I just think Prince Biceps. It's
He
just
is
like
no,
this,
no, no.
like,
He's basically Prince
bodybuilding
Biceps. He's a fucking like Chad Bro chain devil who just attracts more Chad Bro chain devils to his crew.
They all just lift and drink protein powder.
Yeah, I'm listening.
He says any of those three, Bitter Breath, Failnir, or Prince Cordyceps, if you can figure out a way to fuck those three up, or Princeps Kovic, then that's fine. The judge hasn't really done much to me, so she's cool.
Noted. Is there anyone you would not want us to deal with? Just saying that we have other plans, we have things to do. I just don't want to make sure we're going to go
No.
to someone who you would have a bad time if we have to deal with them.
I mean, the warlords are the ones who have fucked me up and fucked up all of my defilers, so they're the only ones I have problem with. But, I mean, don't throw me to the wolves. That's all I'm asking. Okay?
We are...
And don't fuck with Maggie. She's my girl.
Trust
we're
us,
friends with her, it's
Maggie...
fine.
We are tight with Maggie.
Also, don't fuck with Mahadi.
Why?
Yeah, that was noted.
You don't-
Rakshasa.
We
Right.
have seen...
Yeah,
we
you
have-
don't
we have met
you don't
Mahadi.
know what he's untouchable.
Say, why would we fuck with a guy? He's pretty great.
I mean, I
we
wouldn't
have
say
no-
untouchable. It's just like it hurts to touch him.
We have no...
No. You don't understand. He's got an in with Asmodeus.
So that's what... That
I
explains...
mean, there's lots of people with ins with.
No.
Asmodeus.
You don't get it.
No, I
He
think I
is
understand.
an in
Yeah,
with Asmodeus. He's untouchable in Avernus.
I think I understand
What,
what you're
did they
trying to
fuck?
say.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe they fuck, but
What you're saying
That's
is that
beside the
if we
point.
were trying, if we decided that it was a good idea to try to end his caravan, we would be going no place quick, or rather, we would be back in the.
even
Avernus.
if we managed to kill him, we would have to deal with Asmodeus.
What I'm gathering is I don't think we could even try to do that much. But to be fair, I do not think we were going to try that anyways. As I
No.
stare
Like,
over
he
at
was
Ophelia.
honestly pretty chill.
He's
Anyways, I don't think it's too relevant to our next plans. But if we run into him, we may say hello again.
all
But
right.
for now, we
Let's,
will. If we find the warlords, we will deal with them accordingly. If we have to, I think we're trying to avoid them because right now we're trying to stay under the radar, so to speak.
That is a good idea. You get on
Isn't
their bad
Mahadi so
side.
exotic?
No, Amadi is not Joe Exotic because Joe Exotic gets fucked in the end. Amadi is what's his name? Doc Anton or Doc whatever his name is.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know all the references.
Dude,
but-
you need to watch that shit ASAP.
God.
Is it actually worth watching? 'Cause I
Yes,
wasn't sure.
Yes.
100%. Watch it. Start watching
Okay.
it tonight.
And I'm someone who's like, fuck this. You hate everyone, but it's
It's
so worth
amazing.
it.
It's so fun. All right.
Yeah.
It's fantastic escapist bits too. It's like it's totally like absurd and ridiculous and real,
It's-
but detached from current events.
Oh,
Yes,
that
it's-
explains its popularity so much.
It's
Oh, yeah.
totally absurd. like,
They released it in the perfect
holy
time.
shit.
It's ridiculous.
Gotcha.
Oh, apparently also
And
Porkins.
Easter
Apparently this.
Sunday.
No, and yeah. Flip. Or sorry, Derpy. Tell him what's up.
No, this is Flip talking about Easter Sunday.
Coming at you.
Yeah, there's a episode 8 special episode with interviews of all the guys and like the people who were part of the documentary.
Oh
So,
snap!
what is this thing exactly? Like, I
they-
keep hearing about it.
So the easiest way to describe it is it's a documentary
Game of
series.
Thrones, Tiger.
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones meets South Florida. No, but for real, no, like I joke,
That's
but that's actually like
Actually, though.
legit. It's
That-
a
what I've
okay.
heard is
So
what
it
sounds
follows.
like,
It
yeah.
follows the. It's a documentary following the following and looking into the world of exotic animal owners in America, meaning mostly like tiger and lion owners and zoos and things like that, like kind of like semi-legal, illegal zoos. The main character or the main focus is Joe Exotic, a zoo owner in Oklahoma who is a gay hillbilly, to put it bluntly, with 2 husbands.
He ran for president. Who
ran for president and governor of Oklahoma, but he is trying to make a name for himself. It's kind of like being an up-and-comer. His zoo is kind of like hillbilly trash, employs like con artists, convicts, and all that kind of shit. But it also follows a guy named Doc Antel, who is a zoo owner in Florida who has like a large, big zoo, but there's some kind of like dark stuff with what his zoo entails. But there also follows Carol fucking
Baskin.
I keep seeing the memes for that one.
Carol fucking Baskin, who actually, ironically, I have watched her videos and watched videos of her zoo before. So Carol Baskin has a, in quotes, rescue for big cats in Florida, where she has there's a bunch of big cats in her like giant compound. But there is also another kind of dark history about how she was able to set up this rescue and get the money to do that. Her whole thing is that she is 100% against what these other 2 guys are doing in terms of their breeding and selling of big cats across America.
This is a fucking dick waving contest, like beyond belief.
Hillbilly dick.
This is meth, murder, incest. No, not yes,
not
incest. Well, no, polygamy, drugs, murder, hitman, amputation. Like, yeah, it's everything.
It just sounds like Florida.
Would like actually happen.
It sounds like somebody made Florida into a documentary.
Yeah. That's
yes.
not too far off. It's not just Florida though, because it also involves like Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Right?
Joe Exotic.
but
Joe Exotic is a
just like
thing.
Central Florida.
Central.
Dry
Midwest
Florida.
Yeah, Midwest Florida.
That's super true. Okay, well, we're getting to the point where we're getting punchy right now. So, Smiler reaches a hand out to you, flips this and says, I'll just shake a hand with anybody right now. Can I join your crew? We can go and finish whatever errand you're on right now, but
social distancing.
But let's talk about, when we have time, the Soul Train heist. Am I in? And are you in?
I'm in to fuck with Monaro, so I'll throw my hand out the window.
Turns around.
No, I'd be like, I'll fuck with you.
So he does the 2-hand cross thing, shakes hands with the Flipsis and Glimmer at the same time. And he says, awesome. Let's fucking roll. And he does the Nick Cage, like, let's ride. And he jumps on, he runs, does a front flip, and jumps on his ride, and vroom vroom, yeah! And it fucking starts up, and he's just like, all right, where are we going? He grabs that thing up.
I actually imagine he'll just hop on and like drive off and go like 100 feet.
All right, wait, where are we going?
Follow the chin. The chin knows the way.
All right. Flip, are you riding in the car? Or are you gonna try to race with him on your ride as well?
Do it.
Yeah, I'll go on Sweet Tooth.
All right, so we watch as you guys both jump on. Yeah, you both jump on your rides, jump in your cars. You guys head off towards your destination. He looks over at you, and we watch as that fucking like almost that Top Gun moment of like Tom Cruise riding on the bike next to the jets.
Oh yeah.
Just like like he looks to you, Flip, and he just like gives you kind of like a look, and he's going to try to do a fucking trick on his devil's ride.
Oh.
Let's do it.
As he just
Is this a charisma trick?
No, it's not. I'm gonna I have to go back to it. I have to drag. I know. I'm sorry. I have to drag Diaz back here because I want to be able to open this up. So he, let me just see, stunt. So he looks at you, kind of gives you that like look, and he eyes a fucking like dirt mound ahead of him. And he goes, and he'll jump off the thing, doing a dexterity check on it. Which he what? Hello, please. An 18. So he lands. Looks back to you, Flip. What do you do?
I will. He launched off
A jump. Got some fucking sick air.
a jump.
Posed.
Okay,
Posed in the middle of it and then landed.
is there
T-posed.
something else in the area, like, so I may not be going off the exact same jump, but I'm doing something that'll like get me a little air, and I can like either do a flip. You have to realize I was super into motocross.
Oh yeah. So you
like,
want to? No. You
I
find
attended
another
X Games
jump.
every fucking year.
Yeah, you find another you eye the area, find another appropriate jump, go for it. Give me your dex save using the Devil's Ride stats, please, or the Sweet Tooth.
How do
Open up Sweet Tooth.
Click Dex.
Well, you can shift click Sweet Tooth and then just hit click dex.
Can I yell into the microphone, Stone, like, don't let him show you up, and give inspiration?
Yeah, so roll the inspiration on that.
Oh, is that through the microphone? Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it.
what's
Yeah.
inspiration?
1d8. Add a d8 to that ability check. /R
So just-
R
just
/R
roll a
space
D8.
d8. Yeah. Sick.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. So it's higher. So how do you outshine him in this one? He does he just does a jump in the air, looks back at you and just kind of does the little like lie out pose on it, just like, yeah.
The Superman.
Yeah. Well, no, not even Superman. Just kind of like sticks his legs out, just like lounges on his Devil's Ride as it like rockets through the air and just lands, keeps driving.
All right. I'm gonna do a flip.
Ooh.
Like, I'm gonna launch off. So obviously, whatever ramp I found, it's a better angle than
Mhm.
what he's got, and so I throw my body weight. I'll do a flip, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna stand up on the seat and
Mhm.
do like the T pose,
Nice, of course.
and then drop back down as it lands, and just like rev.
Yep. The four vehicles scream out across the plains of Avernus, sending dust clouds behind them and screams echoing out from their furnaces. And you travel for about an hour, and then in the distance, suddenly you hear as you see the trees getting closer in the distance, their red leaves appearing brighter and brighter in your vision. You hear the map in your backpack, Hamon, start to speak, and it says, "Your future is written in your blood. She'll open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart." You guys see ahead of you a maze of warped trees and bone-like vines stretching before you. You look and you can see calcified corpses merging with the trees, covered in fungal pods that feed on the blood oozing from the undergrowth. Here and there, narrow paths wind deeper into the wood.
I did not sign up for this.
That's where
Sounds
we'll pick
nice.
up
Poop.
next time.
Fuck.
You guys
Aw,
arrive
shit.
Bruh.
at Red Ruth's forest.
Bone and blood. God damn.
Yeah!
Yeah, shit.
Right, good shit. Now you guys found Smiler the Defiler, and I love the fact that his fucking flavor text is just he's literally pissing in the wind.
Just
Yeah.
waving
That was pretty
free
good.
in the breeze.
He's just literally like, you see a two-wheeled infernal war machine parked next to a large rock. Standing atop the rock, peeing into the hot wind, is a slender elf-like figure. Like, the fact that he's peeing into the wind is funny too, because he's just getting piss all over himself for
rain.
some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, he's into that.
That's why they
He
call him the
likes golden
Defiler.
showers and
Golden
all
showers.
his
He
friends.
He
Smiler
lost
the-
his crew. Yep.
Yeah.
Himself now.
Smiler the Defiler, losing his crew.
I have to say that the concept of trying to do a train heist in hell sold as a player. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how. Well, actually, it's not too hard to make Hamon. It's not too hard to make Hamon interested in that too. But hell yeah, that has to happen.
This is
That's
gonna
just-
be.
Get
I
some
mean, it's
Red
gonna.
Dead Mad Max Redemption in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a huge amount of soul coins that you guys could get your hands on if you're able to pull it off.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll be really tough. So we'll. It does sound also like we're gonna at least follow with Red Ruth, and then after that we'll readjust accordingly.
depending on what
Isn't
you want.
Mad Max just Red Dead in the dystopian future, though?
Yes,
No.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's like Wild West, like train robbery and banditry and.
Wow, wow, West.
Wiggity wiggity.
That's just a
Roll
distilling
it
down into any
Wow,
sort of
wow,
anarchic society.
The Western archetype.
You take an anarchic society into desert, yeah, then I guess that's the West.
Yeah.
Well, the stylized West. The actual Wild West was not near like that.
Also, I can never get hell wasps to fuck you guys up. You guys are always just like hell wasps are
They're
just.
hard to hit though, but
They are.
still, it doesn't matter. Like
They are tough to hit.
fuck 'em.
Something I'm realizing, which is an interesting thing about this campaign, is that whenever like getting the party, if the party leaves the war machines, they become so much more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Being in the war machines is such a benefit because it's like either full cover. Yeah, it's either full cover or half or like 3/4 cover for most of the places. And if
Gotta
anything,
make sure that we keep them up and running.
yeah, right. And so that's the thing I'm thinking of is like if that had lasted longer, the Hell Wasp would have gotten pissed at trying to hit the people within the war machines and started slapping it at the war machines themselves.
Yeah, I see that becoming when we run into things that aren't beasts, hell beasts,
Yeah, or
they're
they do
smart.
AoE, or
Yeah, or target them themselves.
Oh,
so they keep that in mind.
and Derpy and I, when she chose her spells, Shatter is absolutely broken against war machines.
Oh, because it does double damage to them, right? Because they're constructs essentially.
They're not constructs. No, it doesn't do double damage because they're constructs. It just does damage because they're considered objects.
Sorry, not construct, but an object.
So it just does damage. There's no save. It just does the damage to them.
Also max damage too.
No, not max damage, unfortunately.
A
But
certain amount of damage.
if you can upcast it at an enemy's war machine and do like a solid amount of damage to it, it ends up that you're gonna be doing like. So you already noticed that there's like a threshold for like an incident or like a mishap threshold to things. So
So
basically she could
Yeah.
she can trigger like a shatter can trigger like mishaps fairly often on a
dude, it's a concussive grenade essentially.
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
This inorganic material has disadvantage on saving throw. Non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Non-magical. Yep.
And it is technically a non-magical object. It's a group of objects. The only magical thing inside of it is technically the furnace, but that's like interior, very interior. So yeah,
Interior.
Crocodile Alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
God damn it.
I'm about to listen to that to end the stream. All right, we're gonna end the night for tonight.
You are so welcome.
Yeah, good shit. Thank you guys for playing on a Friday night. Have a good weekend.
Oh shit, it's super fun.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
have a good weekend, and we'll be back with more of us next week. As you guys, you're getting into it. Chapter 3, man. You guys are getting into that shit. You're about to go into the Bone Brambles.
I can't wait. So many ways for this one.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get boned.
Bone Brambles. Interior Crocodile Alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie. Okay.
That's what Smiley's for, right?
Exactly.
Well, we'll see.
All right, take it easy. We'll probably be playing some video games this weekend with all y'all anyway. So, peace out,
sharks.
homies. Good night,
Right
everybody.
on.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Night.
Good night.
All right, let's listen to some Interior Crocodile Alligator for all you motherfuckers who are still here.
Yeah.
All right, good night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for following. All that good shit. Peace out, bitches. Let's go. Be out.
L-A-B.
This
Y'all
is
know who it is.
This is exclusive right here. Street Stars Radio.
Yeah. Hey. Now, baby, I'm the Ripper. Your baby daddy's worst nightmare. catch me by declare, I'll be right there. Niggas copy everything we say. Louis frames, eyes lower than my GPA. Riding and swerving, kush I'm blow. Doze wide, my trunk bump like Eddie Roll. I don't cake hoes, I never tip the stripper. I'm rich, bitch, but you can call me Cheap the Ripper. Shell toes, yes. PRPS, there's a man riding a horse on top of my chest. Polo fresh, I am Z-Man. I'll be slam dunking Tangeray shots with LeBron. Told niggas keep it Carmelo, okay? Rolled past Dave, told him hello and hey. Me and Cash and something old on 23's hold back window. Save Mama Mel Beach show. Skateboarders grind, I grind too. That's why you can catch me in DC shoes. I quit the team, but believe I'm ballin'. Want a verse, put up a stack or quit callin'. 30s on my Chevrolet, call me super duper. Garage like Roots, I got more whips than Kucha. Riviera sitting on the Bulls' best hooper. Y'all still riding 20s, y'all some Oompa Loompas. Don't swing on niggas, they got bad behavior. My 415s woke up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
You already know what it is. Street Stars Radio World.